What's up? What's up? I'm loving this music. Alrighty. Let's just jam out until it starts. I'm loving this. Let me tell the people. All right, we're getting started. I'm gonna try to turn down the volume just a little bit here. That is super loud. How do I get it down? All right, good job, Phillips, for the music. Let's get started, guys. We are live watching the New York watch auction.
Good morning,
12.
dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, here in New York at Phillips in Manhattan, but also good morning to you all online around the world. It's wonderful to have so many of you here with us today for the last auction here at Phillips this season before a well-deserved summer break. Before I start, I have several announcements to make. Please pay attention. All items, watches, I suppose, in this case here, are sold to according to our conditions of business of sale as available on our website. The purchase price payable is the hammer price plus the buyer's premium and any applicable taxes. The auctioneer, later Isabella and Marcello, may open the bidding on any lot on behalf of the seller and may continue bidding for the seller by placing consecutive bids up to but excluding the reserve. I may also execute absentee bids. They're here in the auctioneer's book on behalf of absentee bidders, and Phillips staff may also execute absentee bids or bid with clients on the phone on those phone banks, but also here with our wonderful colleagues to my right. Please pay attention to any sale rooms notice that may announce changes, hopefully only good changes, in today's sale. And with regret, one lot has been withdrawn. That's number 17. Thank you so much. Is online ready to go? Yes, good. And are the screens up and running? Because then I think we should not waste any
This is a
more
pretty good
time
auction,
and
by the
start
way. There are a
right
lot of
away
great
with the
lots.
first lot
So let's see
of
what
the
happens.
New York auction number 12. What do we have? We have a no reserve Rolex Submariner, the no date, the most timeless iteration, I shall say, in absolutely
The best part as well is that this is a U.S. auction, so the watches are in the U.S. and not being imported, so no tariffs or anything. So we should see a really good, active U.S. audience here.
Lot. It means that I can sell it to anyone at any price. The highest bidder wins, even if it's a $1 or $2. So where shall we start this? Shall we start at half the estimate, 2,500? That is quite all right with me. 2,500. I have an opening bid in the book, and now it's up to you to decide who takes it home. Show me your paddles. I have Miami, the first online bidder at 2,600, 2,800 for the gentleman far right seated, 3,000 for the gentleman on the aisle. Thank you, ahead of Lebanon, 3,200 with the gentleman here, 3,500 on the aisle. Thank you both, gentlemen. It's on the aisle at $3,500. But now I have 3,800 for the gentleman and 4,000 ahead of you in Lebanon. Lebanon, good afternoon, 4,200. Ahead of Texas, 4,200 is back in the auction room. 4,200.
No dates.
Who will come in next? Lebanon 4,500. Looking at the two gentlemen, 4,800 on the aisle.
No diamonds
Lebanon
yet,
5,000.
No
5,500 for the room bidder. 6,000 in Lebanon. 6,500 for the room bidder. Ahead of you, Singapore, 7,000 Lebanon. It's a room bidder against a Lebanese advance bidder. Now Michigan, 7,500 online. I have already 8,000 in Lebanon, but you may come back, sir, at 8,500. Right, do so because I have Los Angeles who wants to come in. I give you a second.
Can you hear
Los Angeles, good morning. 8,500 online, 8,500, 9,000 Texas online.
You can hear me when I talk?
Thank you online. Thank you, gentlemen. 9,500 Singapore. So on multiple continents, interest for this lovely Submariner. 9,500 Singapore leads.
Turn him down.
Texas, California. Texas is first at 10,000 online. Thank you. Ahead of Singapore, ahead of California, and against the two gentlemen in the room. $10,000. I'm bid in Texas. $10,000. Singapore, are you coming back? It's now the moment. Telephone bidders.
Thank you, sir.
Show me your paddles now, or I shall sell to Aledo, Texas, at
All right, so the first lot I'm really care about is the black label El
Are you done? 10,000 is the bid in Texas. 10,000 the bid. The gavel is up. Fair warning, telephone bidders. Looking at you, Leon, Dirk. The gavel is up, going once. 10,000. Going twice. Still 10,000. The bid is in Texas. All done. Congratulations, Texas. Sold to you at $10,000. And your paddle today is 8,975.
Oh, wow. I think this is a steal.
And I thank everyone for their enthusiastic and swift bidding on this first lot
at
here
10,000.
today.
Let me double check what the
Which
premiums
brings me
today.
to number two. And number two, not only a personal favorite of mine, you have to once hold it in your hand. It is so comfortable, that titanium case. Very hard to find. I understand there's long waiting lists, and therefore I am told we have over 50 advance bidders on this lot.
Ooh,
now, what 50. Is it worth? We will find out in a moment. I start right away with $10,000 showing on the screen in Hong Kong. And I had a bid from Leon at 11. 11 I have, 12 for a gentleman on the aisle. And I have 13 on the telephone. 13, 14 for you, sir. On the aisle, $14,000, 15 for Leon, 16 in Hong Kong. Thank you very much, Hong Kong, for your bidding. 17 for the gentleman on the aisle. 18 ahead of Florida in Hong Kong. 18 I'm bid. 18 is in Hong Kong. Qatar, 90,000. 19, 20,000 in Hong Kong. 22 for the gentleman on the aisle. Thank you very much for your bidding, sir. 22 I'm bid with the room bidder here in New York, 22,000. Next is 24. Who will be my next bidder? 24 is next, but it's with the gentleman here on the aisle. 24, Bahamas. A new online bid from Bahamas, 24,000. Ahead of the phone, 26 for Young. Young, his first bidder, 26,000. Ahead of you, sir. Ahead of the Bahamas online bidder. Ahead of Leon. 26,000 I'm bid.
So the buyer's premium is 27%
at
today.
$26,000. My absentee, my advance bids are cleared. Bahamas, Qatar. It's not with you online. It's with Zeong's phone bidder at 26,000. The gavel is up. Fair warning at $26,000. I'm selling to Young's phone bidder. Leon is out. Anyone else at 26,000? Going once, going twice. Zeong, you have it. Sold to 1094. Thank you very much. 26 60,000 is the hammer. Thank you online. Thank you all other bidders in the room and on the phone as well. Number three,
Feel like a
the
slightly
first of a wonderful selection of FP Journes that we've gathered for you here today. This is
let's
the
go.
absolutely most recently launched
65
Titali
is my call,
D'Elegant
by the way.
48, no longer with the creamy dial, but with the dark gray or black dial. Very, very popular watch. Again, interest from all over the world. Where shall we start this? 15,000. 15 I have showing on the screen, and I have 16 for Alex. Let's see who wins this. It's in Hong Kong, ahead of you. 16 on bid, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 for the gentleman in the room. 30, 32 Hong Kong. 32 is Hong Kong, ahead of you. 38 Hong Kong. 45 Hong Kong. I have
Boom, Hong Kong's going for it.
50 for Alex Godby. 50.
Boom.
No, 50 is Alex. He was ahead of you. Oh, Leon. 50 is Alex. 50 is Alex. 55 Leon. I have 60 Hong Kong. Alex, you were saying? No. 65 Hong Kong online ahead of Leon now. 65. Alex is out.
75 incoming. 75 incoming.
Hong Kong we have. 65,000 on bid. Gentlemen in the room. Leon, Young, anyone else? 70,000 UAE. Welcome
Boom.
UAE.
Oh, I told you. I told you.
Of the competition, the latest, newest bid is 70,000 from UAE. 70,000 we have.
75
Who would
incoming.
like to join the bidding? 70,000.
Who's going to be the big boy?
Hong Kong.
This is
you were
crazy.
outbid.
Will the
Give you
UAE
a
take
moment
it?
to think about it. 70,000, the gavel is up. I'm selling. UAE online has it at 70,000.
Wow,
Fair warning to the
insane.
room. Alex,
70
Tiffany,
grand.
Young, Leon, Paul Boutros going once.
Elegante
UAE has it.
season
Going
is
twice.
back.
The bid is online. UAE has it. All done. 70,000. Congratulations, UAE. You are the winner here.
Congrats.
And
plus
this is
27%.
7339.
88.9
your
with the
good pedal number
premium. Mamma
today.
mia.
Congratulations. Number 4. The first of a very, very attractive selection of rare Lange Söhnes that our New York team has brought together for you here today. We start with the limited
It's a really
edition
nice
Grand
lumen.
Lange 1 Moonface with the very, very popular Lumen livery. Genius how this works here. I'm sure you're all familiar with this watch here. Of course, it has the guarantee and the presentation box, limited to 200 pieces. We start at 40,000 right away with an advance bid. The floor is yours. Who would like to bid against this? Singapore was first. 45, 48, 50 Hong Kong, 55, 60 Hong Kong. I have 60,000 in Hong Kong against the two eager phones, but Hong Kong, Denver, Colorado, 65. Hong Kong is back at 70,000. Thank you, both Denver and Hong Kong. 70,000 on bid.
Let's see where this
70,000 the bid is in Hong
Somebody
Kong.
might steal this.
Ahead of
I don't know.
Denver.
I don't know how
Denver,
these
can
are
you do
anymore.
75? Turkey comes in at 75,000. Hong Kong is back swiftly at 80,000. Hong Kong has it at 80,000. Not in Denver, not in Turkey, and UAE
Hong Kong
comes
is
in
hunting
elegantly at
today.
85,000. 85,000. I could not guess who will be the winner. Three very eager paddles. 85 is now the bid. UAE has it. 7133 it is. Turkey, Hong Kong. Who would like to come back? The bid is at 85,000 with your fellow collector from UAE, the United Arab Emirates. Give me a sign. Anyone on the phone bank? Anyone in the room? I would hate to miss anyone. 85,000 I'm selling. Online, UAE is leading this. Going once, fair warning, Turkey, Hong Kong. Going twice, 85,000 is the bid. Sold UAE, thank you so much for your bid. 85,000, pedal 7133. Number 5 is next. Number 5, again, the first of several wonderful Cartier watches that we have assembled here for you today. And tomorrow, of course. This is the Dog Asymétrique, but it's not just any. It is the quite likely unique NSO special order in platinum, the black dial, in absolutely stunning condition. We
It
have
is a
interest
gorgeous
right
watch
away
if you like that shape.
$30,000 starts me
rock
with an advance bid showing on the screen in Hong Kong.
so
30,000
far,
bid and 32.
auction
A
seems
fellow
strong, man.
collector from
Let's
Hong
see.
Kong bids against you, but now it's back to the original bidder at 35,000 in Hong Kong. 35,000 unbid. Another
Except
Hong
for the
Kong bid
Lange,
comes
the Lange
in
went a
right
little
now at
soft.
38, and 40 is back with the original Hong Kong advance bid. 42, Delaware. The first online bidder in the US at 42,000 ahead of Hong Kong, 42,000, and I have
Delaware in the
45,000
house.
from Ziyong. 45,000 is a phone bid now,
Hong
and
Kong is
48 goes back to
hunting
Delaware,
this
and
auction.
50,000 for Alex Godby on the right side of the room here. 50 ahead of you online, ahead of you Ziyong. 50 unbid from Alex. 50,000 unbid. The floor is yours. 55. 55,000 ahead of Delaware and ahead of Alex Godby. 55 to my left with Ziyong. 55 unbid. Alex, you are texting your client. The WhatsApp bidding. A recent invention here at Phillips. Well, I'll take 57 because now Ziyong, I'll give you the exact same increment of 2,000.
Keep it
so
gently.
59
Keep
for
it
Delaware
respectful.
or Ziyong can be the next increment. Please make sure every bidder has. That's what I said. Of course I do. 59. We do it now in 2000s. So 61 is next. Non-negotiable, please, ladies and gentlemen. Let's now be fair and continue bidding in the same increment of 2,000. So 59 for Thomas Perazzi and 61 Young or Alex Godby could be yours. And of course, Delaware or anyone else. It is 59 for Thomas. That's acceptable as well. 63,000, of course. You jumped an increment. That's lovely. But I hope you don't mind if I offer it now to Thomas at 65 with the 2000s that we've introduced before. Otherwise, we go really freestyle. 63, 65, Young, Thomas,
freestyle.
Delaware. Who will be next? Alex gave me a 63,000 bid. Fair warning, Thomas, Young, Delaware. I will not let Alex wait too long. 63,000. You're out. Thomas is out. Delaware. Going once. With Alex Godby.
I feel like that lumen was a little
and his
soft,
WhatsApp bidder at 63,000. Going. Fair warning. Gone. Alex Godby, you're the winner. 63,000. Thank you for your bid. 1092. Lovely bidding. Thank you all very much indeed.
Nice,
Number 6 is
solid
next.
bid.
And I
let's see
can
where the
once
AP
more
goes.
say it. Audemars Piguet is next, and this is one of several very, very handsome Audemars Piguets we have in this weekend's auction. This is the jumbo in its absolutely handsome yellow gold livery with the gold brownish dégradé dial from 2023 in lovely condition, box paper,
really
everything's
nice
there. We start with $42,000. That is an advance bid in Turkey at 42,000. And I invite you now all to show your interest. 45 New York, thank you very much. 48 Turkey is back. 48,000 the bidding. And now we have New Jersey at 50,000, but 55 is Turkey. 55,000 Turkey. Brooklyn, New York, good morning. 60,000. Turkey, good afternoon. 65,000. 65 unbid. Ahead of Brooklyn, I have
Good
Ohio
morning,
at
Chap Vision. How you doing,
70,000.
brother?
I have Turkey at 75,000.
Welcome to the
You were saying,
auction.
Thomas? I have 75, 80,000. Now Thomas was the first and the clearest.
Let's see what this
80,000 ahead
AP
of
goes
Turkey, ahead
for.
of Ohio, New Jersey, Brooklyn. You all heard it. Thomas came in at 80,000. Thank you for your bidding, Thomas. Greetings to your good phone bidder. 80,000 I have. To my left on the phone, 80,000.
Not too much
bid.
strong action
US,
on this one, it seems.
Europe, Asia. Collectors around the world, fair warning. 80 is bid on the phone. Thomas is eager for me to bring down the gavel. I'm not yet doing that. I wait another 5 seconds. Fair warning, going once with Thomas at 80,000. Going twice, still at 80. All done. 80 is bid. 80,000.
Wow.
All done.
20 under.
1058. Thank you,
20
Thomas.
under
Congratulations.
the high estimate.
Enjoy.
I think that's a good
This
deal.
wonderful Royal Oak, wear it in good
Gotta say that's
health.
somewhere around
Ladies
retail.
and gentlemen, already offering you the
Remember, we got a
second FP Journe
27%
today, and many exciting
buyer's
more to
premium
come.
today.
The Chronomètre Souverain in 18-karat pink gold, as timeless as it gets. It does not need any introduction. We have already 25, 28, and 30,000 in the book with an advance bid in Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, the floor is yours. Switzerland, good afternoon, 32,000. Hong Kong, 35,000. 38,000 Paul
How
Butros,
big is this one?
40,000
Is this
Hong
a 40?
Kong, 42,000 Thomas Perazzi, 45,000 Hong Kong, 48,000 Thomas Perazzi.
Yes, sir, Chap Vision. Weekend's going good, you know. We're going to start with a little auction watch today.
48,000.
Let's enjoy the weather, you know.
50,000
Maybe hit
Miami.
the pool.
Good morning,
It's,
Miami.
it's Orlando, man. So the heat, we're right there where the weather is nice enough to go outside.
55,000
But we're approaching when, like, my poor bald head, you know, will be sweating
55,000
in 2
London.
seconds.
Good afternoon, UK.
But I hope you have a good one as well,
It's ahead
man.
of Miami at 55,000.
I'm ready for football, I'll be honest with you.
55 Miami, you can come back at 60. We're bid 55
All right, let's see the
online
CS
in the
hitting
UK,
top end of the
ahead of
estimate.
the room and phone bidders, the US bidders, the Hong Kong bidders, but Jacqueline is warming up. Now it's the right moment, Jacqueline, to give me your bids.
This is like watching TV, man.
London is patient,
when it's our box,
but
he
not
just makes it just
endlessly.
flow so well.
60. Jacqueline is coming in at 60. Thank you very much for the phone bid. To my left, 60,000 we're bid. 60. London, UK. Now it's no longer yours. Now it's Jacqueline's on the phone. Give me 65, please. 60 I'm bid. To my left. 60 for the Chronomètre Souverain in rose gold. Fair warning, UK.
Pronunciation is just so good.
As I encourage Jacqueline to share her intentions with me, I have to beg you to do the same now. Show me your intentions. Show me your bids. I'm selling to Jacqueline's phone at 60,000. First warning, 60,000. Second warning. Alex, are you on this lot? All good. Erica, Doug, everyone's happy. Thomas, Paul, going once, going twice. Jacqueline 1042 at 60,000. Thank you very much indeed for your bidding.
Fair press. All right, the
Number
T30.
8. I did not
I've been waiting for
overstate
this
when I
one.
said we have many exciting FP Journes today. This is most
It's very
likely
similar
my
to
personal
the
favorite,
car
the
auctions,
T30.
except they don't like wheel them out, which would have been
Tourbillon,
nice.
unique caliber.
I remember
made
selling
for
this
that
watch under
historic
100
anniversary
grand.
that
And these
FP
were
Journe was
one as high
celebrating
as
with this watch.
500,000.
99
So let's see
pieces
how
were
high
made.
this goes for. This is
It's
crazy.
a must-have for the discerning
What's
collector
up, Pickle
of FP
Pickle?
Journe watches. We start in the book at 180,000.
What happens if you pickle a pickle?
With a commission bid. And I have Hong Kong at 190.
All right, my over-under is
How much?
400. Let's see.
300,000. Paul Butros is
Woof.
not wasting anyone's time. 320.
Let's
and
go.
400 Isabella.
500,000. That's my
Don't be
new
angry with me,
over-under.
Bianca.
Look at that.
500,000. Paul is not wasting
Oh my
anyone's
God.
time. 500,000 is here. I like those.
All right, so we might see
instruments very
700
much
on
indeed.
this. This is
Isabella, why don't
insane.
you throw in a million?
I've seen this watch sold multiple times under 100.
500,000 for Paul on the phone. 500,000 bid, and that means that my absentee and my advance
Yeah,
bids
everybody's
have
blown out
been
on this one.
cleared very elegantly.
This one ain't cheap,
500,000.
Pickle.
Now, let's see if everyone bows out or if there's someone who wants to pick a fight with Paul.
So Paul has
20,
somebody
of course, Erica,
who
that is so
came
elegant,
in
my
very,
goodness.
very strong. I think they're trying to spook out the
520, and
other
I give you the
bidders.
same opportunity at 540.
There we go,
if you
520.
wish.
So they're
That
going
is
to go to
very
smaller
elegant
increments.
indeed. My two New York colleagues elegantly.
I wouldn't be surprised if
backing
Watch
out
Falcon
the
would buy
T30.
this. I think this is
550
like at
bid
the
is
top end of where you could buy.
Erica,
Remember, there's a
the floor is yours.
27% premium that's going to go on
course,
top of this
Erica, my
price.
goodness, are you
So I
elegant?
think Watch Falcon, I don't know where
580.
these land these days, but it's
580.
insane.
That is stunning, Paul. I find that
650. Or no?
nearly as elegant as Erica.
650,
650,
oh my
very
gosh.
efficient though, very efficient.
So Paul's guy wants it.
650
Oh my gosh.
ahead of you, Erica. 650 is
So
here.
with the premium, we're already in the
Ahead of
700s.
the rule
So we're going to
bidder,
see
ahead
800s
of
with
the
the
online
premium.
community. 650 is Paul Butros. To my left, 650. Erica,
This is
your side,
insane.
please. Doug, are you bidding on this lot?
Is this the highest one that ever went?
Anyone else?
I believe this
Isabella.
this has to be the highest
You're
one.
done.
But see,
650
Chat Vision,
bid
it can
is,
be
and all eyes
just
are
as
on-
exciting as like the Meekum car actions. If you you know, if you know what you're looking
No
at. Like for
pressure.
me, I just know that I've seen these watches sold
little
under
bit.
100,000. You know, way back in the day, 5 years ago. So when you see
650,
them
Erica.
at 650, it's like this is insane. So you know,
came
watching
all
us
the
like
way.
us get excited over these auctions. But I'm glad it's at a reasonable time because usually, like internationally, I'm waking up 2 in the morning to record
Caliper is
them.
in my hand.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's get to 7. Let's get aggressive here.
I do accept 660. We have generally exceeded the high estimates, so freestyle is acceptable. 660 all.
Freestyle meaning that any bid is acceptable, an increment. Where under the estimate he likes to keep it like he'll keep it at 10s or 20s or 30s. In this case, I think it was 50s.
To you and your bidder for your participation on this.
Paul's gonna come back
extraordinary
with like, I think 700. I think he's gonna go strong. I think his guy really wants it.
And Paul is now under pressure.
Yeah, the chat's waking up, Silva. It's early. I didn't expect too much people. I'm happy. Thank you guys. You 4 people in here. We're gonna have a great time. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Who got it?
Well
Who got
deserved,
it?
Paul. Well deserved, Paul, for your
See, I told you 700,000.
700,000.
Oh. I gotta prepare the post. I gotta prepare the Instagram post.
The horological world is looking at you now. You're out. Erica, and
Yep,
applause
yep.
to Erica and her phone bill, please. 700,000 submitted to my
Paul was trying to get it cheap.
Anyone
Paul
else
tried.
I've missed?
Paul tried, but it just couldn't. It couldn't happen.
To share your intentions. If you'd like the T30, it's now. Paul Buttrose, you have to beat.
What
Going
number
once,
is
fair
this?
warning.
Cause this is a crazy like.
Going twice.
This is number 39.
Did I miss
Jeez.
anyone? Alex. Erica, regrets in the meantime? No. 700,000. Last chance at 700,000.
Nobody.
Still 1076.
Great job. Great job. Paul tried. Paul tried to save his guy some money and
With
got in there
all,
500.
Thank you both very
But
much for
like,
this intense battle. Number 9.
this is great.
In
This is
the
great.
category of beautiful independent watchmaking, we have for you here.
Insane chat
the
vision.
GB28,
Insane. And when I tell you, literally, these were like
limited edition
under
in
100,
titanium.
$200,000, $300,000
And
watches.
this is
700 is a new
011.
benchmark. I'm pretty sure for the T30.
Where can we start this? I have already a advance bid at $32,000 showing in the back of the room on the screen in blue in Beverly Hills. 32,000 I'm bid, but I have 35,000 ahead of New York already here, and back to Beverly Hills at 38 and 40,000 with me here in the book. So we have 40,000, and Brooklyn is back at 42,000. Good morning to you, 42. I have 45 though, ahead of you, Ohio, ahead of you, New York. 45,000 is here now. TV 48 is next. 45 is here. I invite my 3 US online bidders. UAE is now coming in. 48 I have ahead of you. But you can do 50 if you wish.
Liberty is
48
still a
is
little
UAE,
soft, huh?
or anyone else can do 50 if you wish. 48. I'm bid. 48,000 in the UAE. Thank you very much, Paul Buttrose. But I have 55 in the book. Ahead of you, and ahead of you online. 55,000.
Paul, you can't win this one too, Paul.
55,000 I'm bid. Any more than 55. Online. Ohio, Beverly Hills, Brooklyn, Paul Buttrose. UAE was first, I'm afraid. Paul Buttrose at 60,000, and my absentee bidder at 65,000 is now also first, ahead of you and UAE. 65,000 is the bid in the book. 65,000 is in the book. Good morning and welcome, sir. 70,000 Paul Buttrose, 75,000 in the book. Commission bid here. 75,000. UAE 80s next. Paul Buttrose 80s next. First come, first serve. 75,000. Bid is in the book. 75,000. Any advance, UAE? Paul, give me a sign, please. 80,000. Clearing my book. Well done, Paul. UAE, now you have to outbid Paul Buttrose on his phone bidder if you would like to secure the bid June. 80
I just have to tell the Instagram people what's going on.
Fair warning to rule bidders. Paul has it at 80,000.
And this is a beautiful piece. Let's go in at the high end of the estimate, which I think is good.
Good choice.
But of course, you know,
80,000. Going once and Paul Buttrose going
we'd love to
twice.
see something a little bit
80,000
stronger.
bid. Fair warning, UAE. 80,000 is the bid. With Paul, Sultan 24. Thank you for your bid.
Definitely a
Paul
piece that I think
and
would have
UAE
went
and everyone
a
else
little bit
on
higher.
this lot. Number 10.
A
Now,
couple years
Tazio,
ago.
we're looking all at you. The edition Goodwill in white gold. The lovely, lovely booty line and
This is a beautiful booty line. I think this goes strong.
That sadly on this picture you cannot see, but in the catalog that I'm sure you have seen in person. We have multiple phones and multiple advanced bids. I start right away at 85,000 showing in the back.
I think this is at the high end of the estimate real quick. Especially since, you know, the booty linens are better than the urban years. Right?
Singapore, 120 for Tiffany ahead of Miami,
Let me mute my
120 Tiffany to my right, 130 Switzerland online, 130 Switzerland online. Good afternoon to you.
It's a beautiful watch, man. People are going to pay up for this. People are going to pay up for this.
First come, first served, 140 Ohio. It's a bit like musical chairs.
And you can say Cartier's pieces are really the independent, one of the independents that performing really, really strong. And he's still producing pieces.
On the phone ahead of you, sir. 170,000. The bid is with Lazio. Nuno on the phone to my right. I accept with pleasure because Lazio can come back with the same increment, and please also make sure that online can come in 5K increments. Gentlemen, front right seated 175 and 180 ahead of
There's
Spain
180.
is now with Lazio 180. 85 to you, 85 to Spain, first come, first serve. There's no preference, but be warned. If you want to bid 185, do so now. Now 85 is bid in Spain. So next is Lazio to use 190. 185. Buenas tardes in Spain, 185. You're out. Thank you, sir, for your bidding. Lazio. It's now ahead of you.
Oh,
in
will it
Spain
not hit the 200? I really thought it was going to hit. Smash that.
Anyone on the left phone bank? Jacqueline, Zion, Leon, Thomas, Paul. Lazio, give me a sign, please. Holding for Lazio. 185.
Lazio, give me a sign, please. I love it.
You're done. Thank you.
I love how he
Tiffany,
does. He's so entertaining.
Is everyone happy? Then I shall sell it to my online bidder in Spain at 185,000. Making sure I did not miss anyone. Make your interest seen now. The gavel is up at 185,000. Going once. Going twice.
Strong result.
All done.
Strong result.
Online. Spain has it. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
185,000 is the hammer price for this lovely booty line. And
Sean price, I thought it went for 200, but with the premium, you're definitely into the 200s there. Now, this Lange Söhne is the piece that this is going to go crazy. Over under for me is 400.
To have the privilege of selling.
This is one of the sexiest Lange Söhne pieces you can find.
Unique.
Oh,
White gold.
gorgeous.
Best of show. Chronograph 1815 with the salmon and brown dial, as good as it gets in the Lange Söhne world, ladies and gentlemen.
Literally as good as it gets.
You have to get
Better than Lumens, I think.
your $40 million car.
I think this goes over 300 real quick. Let's see.
Maybe win it, maybe. So it is definitely going to be a very economical purchase here because you don't need to spend 40 million for the car. So,
I guess it is economical. 40 million for the car.
100,000.
Let's go.
Here, an absentee bid. I have already 200,000. Can you do better, sir?
Richard, is the auctioneer too low or is he choppy?
240 in the room. 260 Tiffany. 260.
Yeah,
280 for my room bidder. Thank you, sir, for your bidding. 280 I'm offered here. 300,000 for Lazio. Plus on Mille. 300,000, 200,000. 300,000.
By the way, Richard, go on vacation.
340,000.
Oh, wow. Already at 320. This is going to go to 5. Oh, he's burping? All right, let me fix it. Should I refresh it? Okay, guys, just refreshing the feed really quickly because the audio wasn't good.
Thank you very much for your bidding. Left phone
Let
bank
me know
here
if it's
against
better now,
right
guys.
phone bank. It's now at 380 for Jacqueline's phone.
380. 380 on Lange Söhne. I just refreshed it. Give it a couple seconds, guys, to see if it gets better.
Lazio, you snooze.
400,000. I told you she's going to hit 500,000. This is the best Lange Söhne I've seen.
Taking it away from Jacqueline and not giving Tazio the chance to bid
I
400.
just refreshed.
Now it's 420 if you would like to bring it home. We have UAE, discerning collector. Jacqueline is out.
That's good now. Thank you, sir.
Marcello De Marco, brand new telephone bidder.
420 from Marcello, 500 incoming. This is a beautiful, beautiful watch, and I'd pay the money if I had it, because nobody else can get it. It's all mine. I just wish for exhibition case back. Thank you, Mr. Blackwell. If it goes choppy, do let me know, guys. I'm watching this through the Phillips portal, so sometimes, you know, as people wake up and they get on there, the bandwidth will mess up a little bit. So just type in the chat if it gets choppy. UAE is here and they're not playing. Hong Kong isn't even on this one.
Telephone bidder, thank you very much indeed. 450.
We're gonna march to 500. Let's get it.
450,000. The bid is with Marcello De Marco ahead of Thomas Perazzi. UAE 460 would be next. Tiffany, Tazio, Alex. Are you coming in? 460 UAE.
There's a 460. UAE ain't gonna let it go. I think UAE takes it.
Ahead of Marcello. 460. The bid is in UAE. 460,000.
It's worth it, though. It's worth it. Look how beautiful this watch is.
It's not
yours.
Worth it. Thomas, give me a sign, please. UAE has it. Pardon me? With immense pleasure. Thank you, Marcello. 470.
Marcello ain't letting go easy.
UAE against you, Thomas Perazzi. Jacqueline and Tazio excused themselves already. So it's the two gentlemen on the phone plus an online bidder.
I think UAE is going to go for it. It's a special piece.
At 470,000.
Is it white gold? White gold. Okay,
for the 1815 that you do not stand a chance of buying. 480 because you can only win it from the hands of our good friend Wilhelm Schmidt. Combien? 490.
490. There we go. I told you 500. Oh,
Thomas.
I should get paid for this. That 500 is easily income.
500,000. Thank you very much. I think that deserves
Told you.
An applause. We brought
the applause.
It to 500 with Thomas.
When's the last time a Lange Söhne hit 500 like this?
510. I serve it to you on a silver
510. Wow.
510.
600? 600 incoming? And remember, we got a 27% buyer's premium until it hits 1 million and then it slides down. So, yeah.
520. Thank you very much, Thomas.
520. So we're in 600s by now. After everything with the sales tax and all that stuff.
Thank you so much for your bidding, Marcello. Thomas, you eliminated one competition. UAE, if you're still with us, now is the moment.
I think UAE is going to take it.
I will sell this hugely spectacular Lange Söhne to Thomas's collector. Fair warning, UAE. Anyone else in the room?
Will they come back?
And I say going once. Thank you very much, Marcello De Marco. 530.
530. It is not over yet.
Thomas. 540 and not pop it open yet. 540. Marcello is not done yet. Well, you said that before, Marcello.
Marcello is not playing around. I love it.
Warning,
this is a watch worth fighting over. Marcello. This is a watch worth fighting over.
Don't come crying. Oh, I wanted it so badly. There won't be
no tears.
Second, Mr. Perazzi. The gavel is up. UAE, Marcello going once. Going. Sorry, Thomas. No complaining, please. He's calculating. The 550.
There we go. There we go. 550. We're gonna march up.
For the community. 560. Thank you very much. Good sport. 560,000.
Wow.
560,000. Yeah, it's yours. Pedal 1100. But Marcello's still calculating. UAE is playing the mystery bidder. 560,000.
Wow. Who's gonna take it home?
Yes.
I mean, piece unique. They're not gonna make one like these for you. It was $40 million for the car.
You said it already twice. 560, the gavel is up going once. UAE.
Wow, great result.
Everybody is warned. I'm selling to Thomas Perazzi on the phone. 560, second warning, and last. Bravo, UAE 570.
Wow, I told you UAE is
There it
not
shows
playing
right on the
around.
screen.
Oh my
I
gosh.
had a feeling that UAE was just waiting for the
570.
moment.
Wow, wow.
580, back to Thomas Perazzi. UAE.
This is amazing.
Marcello's definitely
I'm
out.
happy for
He
Lange
hung up the
Söhne.
phone.
What a result.
UAE, it's now you against Thomas. Thomas is leading at 580.
600. I told you. I told you 600.
It won't help you. UAE, Thomas is putting pressure on me. 580 going once.
585?
UAE going twice. Don't wait too long with the mouse click. And here's your last warning. I'm selling to Thomas on the phone. All done. Sold to Thomas Perazzi, 580,000.
Wow. What a result. 580.
Paddle 1100.
Amazing.
Thank you, UAE.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Worth
Marcello,
all the money.
for your
Worth
bidding.
all the money. That was really good.
Congratulations to the new
Let me look
owner.
on Instagram
Stunning
now.
watch. Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe. We haven't had yet the pleasure to offer you a Patek Philippe, and we have so many beautiful pieces coming up. The 5370, the split second chronograph with the black dial, black enamel
It's a nice
dial.
piece as well.
Here in its complete package.
Good
with
morning
the
to everybody
certificate,
joining.
case
We are watching the New
boxes,
York
whatever you
auction,
need.
watch auction
We
by
have
Phillips, number
already
22.
$80,000.
Good auction so far. Strong results. Strong results so far.
80,000 for the split second chronograph. 85,000 UK. Thank you very much. 90,000.
Please let me know if there's any
Beverly
audio
Hills is
issues
back.
as well,
Beverly
guys.
Hills is back at 90,000. Scarsdale, New York, 95,000. 100,000 California. Beverly Hills is back ahead of London and Hong Kong 110. Thank you very much indeed. A new bidder. Beverly Hills 120. 130 London. 130,000 is London. 140 Philippines. Lots and lots of activity online. 150 London. 150,000 in the UK. Ahead of so many other online bidders in the Philippines, in the US. 150 in the UK. Anyone on the phone? Anyone in the room?
Patek still getting the
hate to miss you,
respect it
there's so much going on.
deserves.
Now we have 160 with the gentleman bidder in the room on the aisle. 160 ahead of the entire online competition. 160 seated here in New York at Phillips. 160. Philippines, London. The room bidder has it seated to my left. 160 I'm bid. Fair warning online. I'm selling at 160. Thank you, Thomas. Young. Anyone else? Going once with the collector in the room, going twice. Fair warning online. Last warning.
I feel like this is,
160,000 we have.
with the premium everything, is not a crazy number to
Congratulations,
expect.
sir. Well done, 160,000. And
It's a
your
gettable
paddle
watch on the
today
market.
is, please, 823. How do you know that? I can't see. 823. Excellent. Thank you so much for your help, Thomas and Jamie. Number 13, the wonderful rose gold 5711. And here's not any version, but it's the Tiffany & Co. signed, double
Ooh,
signed
Tiffany
version.
stamp
And
5711
needless to say,
/1
it's
arm.
a
It should do decent.
complete example with certificate of origin and box. And we have on this very, very, very rare to find example, 110,000. And I have 170 with an advance bid. Thank you so much. Who said 180? On the aisle, 180. Thank you,
Ooh,
sir.
they want it. This is fiery. Let's
Good
see.
bidding. I like that. 180. You got it on the right foot. That's our terminology in the auctioneering language, so nobody else comes before you. 180. On the aisle, my bids are cleared. Thomas seems to be out. We have 180 on the aisle. Anyone else? Alex Godby. Phone, online. The gentleman on the aisle has it at 180. 190. I can see that hurts. 190. Alex took it away from
Let's
the
see.
gentleman
Let's see
bidder
if this
on the
stamp
aisle.
is worth it.
190. Thank you for your bidding. I really appreciate it. Please stay with us. We really appreciate your presence here. 190 is Alex Godby against you online, against the room bidders, and the gavel is up at 190,000. Fair warning.
Not as strong as I'd
190.
expect.
Alex has it.
At all.
I say going once. 190. Going twice. All done. Phones, room, online. Sold to Alex's telephone bidder, 190,000. Two paddle 1086. Thank you for your
Definitely
bidding,
not as
Alex,
strong as
and
you think,
especially
right, for
also
this
to you,
piece.
sir, on the
You think
aisle.
it'd be a little bit
Number
more aggressive.
14. Difficult to beat in coolness. The electric blue ceramic perpetual calendar Royal Oak.
Is it
Reference
difficult to beat in
26579
coolness? It's a very interesting way to describe this one. It's a cool
pretty
watch.
much, I viewed
This
it
should
myself,
I don't
unworn condition. It's so stunning. I must admit. We have interest to start me at 200,000 with a advance bid in the back of the room. I'd like to see where it comes from in New York. And I think you have said 220, and I say 240 in New York. 260 for Alex.
All right, it's going
280 for Young. I have 300 in New York, but I have also 320 in the book. 350, and it could be
okay,
yours.
so we got some
And
high
you would look
bidders in the book
stunning
as
on the
well.
beach this summer with this watch, Leon. But it's my absentee bidder who has it at 320, and I'll defend him because he committed before the auction to his bid. You can now decide. Thinking. Good. Anyone else online? Alex, Tazio, room bidders, Young.
Yeah, it already kind of went up to the stratosphere, right?
320 ahead of the advance bid that is out. 320. Leon, all eyes are on you. And please don't come with a tiny increment. Please stick to the calculating.
Keep it respectful.
Come with
Keep
an
it
correct
respectful.
increment because the absentee bidder cannot defend himself with a split increment. So I must beg you to be fair. You're out. Thank you for your bidding. 320. Anyone else online around the world? This is your chance. The blue ceramic Royal Oak at 320. The gavel is up. Going once. Going twice. At 320,000. No regrets, Leon. 320. In the book, sold to the absentee bid at 320,000 to 6003. Congratulations.
Right in the middle of the
absentee
estimate
bidder.
there, so not something
15,
that people are chasing at all, right?
Vintage,
AP is kind of,
1978.
it's a little marshmallow. It's firm, but it's soft.
C-series,
You can
Royal
squish
Oak.
it a little
Ladies and
bit.
gentlemen, the original, no second hand, 39 millimeter, beautiful, thin, very wearable version from the late 70s. We start with interest already
OG.
at $28,000 with an advance bid that is in Israel. 28,000. Thank you very much for your bid. And we have Tarrytown, New York at 30. And Israel is back at 32. 32,000 and 35,000 in Switzerland and 38,000 in Israel. Ahead of Switzerland, ahead of the US online bidders. 38,000.
All right, so we got some action here.
Next, if you wish to
Action
buy
at
this
the auction.
wonderful Royal Oak, and 40,000 Isabella.
Okay, all right. Isabella's in there.
Ahead of Leon, ahead of Zion, and ahead of Switzerland, and
new vintage pieces. Well, this is true vintage, but good quality pieces still get respect. That's for sure.
Upper Saddle River, New Jersey,
but they're not,
42,000, 45,000.
No big jumps in increments at all.
45,000. 45,000 on bid. Online, around the world, Isabella has it at 45,000. If you wish to buy this, now it's the moment to click. 45. I'm selling at 45. Marcello, anyone else? Young, going once. Online, fair warning, going twice with Isabella's phone bidder at 45,000. All done, 45,000. Sold to Isabella's phone bidder 1026 at 45,000. Thank you all very much around the world. Number
45,
16,
I think that's a decent deal.
Staying in the field of the beautiful vintage watch world. This is the 565 reference, a early sports watch, if I may say, by Patek Philippe. It comes with the stainless steel case, the screw back, and this one here has
very sporty for the
Breguet
50s. Very
numerals. Never before offered at auction. We have already 30,000 right away to start me in Rhode Island.
First time at auction, so I think this should pop the top end of the estimate.
Ahead of Switzerland.
Important Pateks still get respected.
45,000 Rhode Island. 45,000 I'm bid in Rhode Island. 48,000, 50,000, 55,000 in the Rhode
Hong Kong
Island.
wants
Ahead
it.
of
See,
both of you.
60's about to get
60,000 Marcello De Marco, 65,000 Providence, Rhode Island. 65 we have. 70 could be yours, Marcello. 70 is Alex Godby. First come, first serve. 70,000.
Ooh, do we see? I'm calling 90. I'm calling
70,000
90.
for this lovely, lovely 565 with Breguet numerals. Alex Godby comes, places his bid. And now what? Marcello, Tazio, Young. 75,000, Marcello, who knows his vintage Pateks so well. 75,000. An endorsement for this watch. And we wait. 80,000 with great pleasure.
There's the 80.
Merci, Alex. 80
I called 90, remember it.
for Alex Godby. 80. 80,000. Doug, Leon, all good? Online, I'm selling to Alex. Marcello, please. Share your intentions
Marcello,
with us.
Come on, somebody wants it. Who's gonna do it?
Thank you very much, Marcello. Anyone else? I'm selling to Alex Godby at $80,000. The gavel is up.
This is a good piece.
Marcello, going once. Tazio, going twice. Last
How big
warning.
is this? 35 millimeters. It's wearable as well. It's a good buy.
Sold to Alex Godby, 80,000 is the hammer price. 1092, 1092. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you, Marcello. Lot 17, as mentioned before, has been withdrawn. So now we go to lot 18.
We got to do some research and see why that was withdrawn.
A really spectacular triple complication. It has a perpetual calendar, split second chronograph, register, moon face, and minute repeating.
Let's see if pocket watches still get the respect.
The golden age of grand complications at Patek Philippe pocket watches. It's so stunning with the creamy dial, the fat Roman numerals. It has an astounding presence. It's as good as watchmaking was ever in the last few centuries. Ladies and gentlemen, I start right away at 80,000 with an advance bid. 80,000 showing in... Well, anyway, 85,000.
This is from 1915 as well.
An advance
Insane.
bid. Not showing in Canada. And 95,000, 100,000 is Canada. Ahead of you. 110 Tiffany, 120 Canada. Au Canada, bonjour, good morning, Canada. 120
bonjour.
you have. Pardon me? 130 Leon was the first bidder. Ahead of China online, ahead of Tiffany Tour. I just couldn't hear the amount. 140 New York online. 140,000 New York.
We got a lot of people
online.
on
150
this.
Leon's phone ahead of China, ahead of New York, ahead of Tiffany. 150 I'm bid. Tiffany, it's worth every penny. 160 Spain. 160 Spain.
All right, so this is going to sail into the high estimate of 200,
ahead of China, ahead of New York, ahead of Leon, ahead of Canada, and ahead of Tiffany. Spain has it. 170 for Leon's phone bidder. 170,000 I'm bid now. Telephone bid, 180 Spain.
Boom.
180,000 in Spain. For this absolutely
Patek will always be respected, man. No matter the market, if it's an important watch, the collectors will show up. The collectors will show up.
Tiffany, Leon, Canada. Are you bidding on this lot, Doug? Are you bidding on this lot, Xiong? I think the moment has now come. 180 Spain has it.
They're just having a good time, man. I love it.
And
I love it.
give you both a warning, gentlemen, on the phone.
If I'm selling a watch, a special, I want it with Phillips box on you, so that's for sure.
180,000. Fair warning. Give me a sign, gentlemen. Going once. 190 China. Online, you have another minute to think. Lucky you, Xiong and Leon. 200,000 Spain. Thank you, Spain. Thank you, China. You know your high-quality watches, and this is one of them for sure. 200,000 in
There's
Spain.
that 200.
Close to impossible to find a triple complication in this condition, in this livery. I can let you know now officially. 200,000 Spain. China, Fair warning. Doug, Erica, Young is out. 200,000 to 20 China. Thank you, China, for staying up late. 220 China online. Spain, you have been outbid. Tiffany, give me a sign. Are you done? Tazio. Marcello.
Strong 220.
Young, Leon. I'm selling to China online. Leon, give me a sign. The two phones are out. Doug, you're not bidding on this lot. Thank you, Erica. So it's only Spain. I'm giving another 5 seconds to think about. 220,000 for this stupendous Complication from Patek Philippe. Going once, China has it. Going twice at 220,000. Sold to China, 220,000. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
is a
China.
wonderful,
That's a good
wonderful
result.
watch. I wish you so many happy hours with it. 8358. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the watch that some of the most astute collectors said during the preview, I did not even know it existed. It is the one of only 3 known yellow gold 1506. I had the pleasure of selling this watch over 20 years ago, once before. In the meantime, since the catalog went to press, we got another brand new extract confirming every detail of this watch. Please look at the size of the watch. Please look at the lugs of the watch, the hallmarks. It is as rare as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to offer this to you at 100, 110, 20, 30, 40,000 already, starting me with an advance bid showing in New York. 140,000, the floor is yours. 140, 150 Miami. Well done. 150,000 Miami online.
Miami wants it.
160 Bahrain. Thank you online. 170 for Tazio. 170,000. 180 for Xiong ahead of Bahrain.
Oh, we got action.
200,000 Erica ahead of Miami, ahead of Bahrain. 200,000. 220 Bahrain. 220,000 in Bahrain for the spectacular 1506 reference. 250,000 back to Erica's phone. 250. 280,000 for paddle 823 seated in the room. 280,000.
Oh, this is flying. I don't know where it is.
Another one is very 300, but 310 is Bahrain. 310 we already have. Not sure why we went to 310, but I accept 310. 310.
He doesn't even know what's going on.
Why don't we make it very easy? 10,000 is the increment for everyone. Don't negotiate. Please program our systems that every 10,000 increment is accepted. 310 is Bahrain now. 310,000. Telephones, come in now. 310,000. Gentlemen in the room. 310 is Bahrain. 320, brand new telephone bidder with Paul Boutros at 320.
Uh-oh, Paul's in.
Multiple phones, multiple online bidders. The bid is at 320. 320,000. Ladies and gentlemen, don't wait. It won't get better.
I agree with them.
320. The gavel is up if you do not give me a sign now of your intentions. I'll check. Isabella, are you in this lot? Then please bid. Thomas, Leon. Leon?
Please bid.
Leon. Jacqueline, Erica. Thank you very much. So the left bank.
Oh, I thought this was going to go high estimate. It's interesting.
Marcello, are you bidding on this lot? Tazio. Tiffany, Alex. The next one. Online, be warned, I'm selling it to Paul at $320,000. The gavel is up. Thank you very much. With a huge applause for Paul's collector at 320,000. Sold. 1074 at
Very nice. That was a good result.
$320,000.
I thought it was going to go a little bit higher, but I think
for
still
your
super
enthusiastic
strong.
bidding. Number 20. I believe that I'm struggling to remember when a better, crisper, stronger yellow gold 1518 has come to the auction market.
This looks good.
And I believe that the fact we have 12 telephone bidders and online bidders and room bidders registered is a testimony that this is the one everybody would like to bring home. We start
this is gonna be a
with
big one.
$300,000. Ladies and gentlemen, showing on the screen. And I have 500 from the gentleman in the room already here.
Woo. Got
And I have
500
600 with a
already.
commission bid.
600 on the
600
paper.
commission bid against the two of you. 600. Find me a better one.
I think 900 easy.
600 is bid here. Now, I'm waiting for the online bidders and the phones to come forward. The bidding is at 600,000. If you wait, I'm selling it.
I agree, Chap Vision. This is an amazing piece, especially if you,
well done,
you love
sir,
Patek, you love
in the room
perpetual counter
seated.
chronos.
You know your watches.
$700,000.
Every dollar, if not much more.
It ain't over yet. It ain't over.
700 we bid for the 1518. I would love to wear myself just for one day. It's so good. 700 is bid. Fair warning, phones.
Oh, really? I thought this was
750.
There we go, 750. There we go. I was like 700. No way.
Ahead of you, Paul. The bid is at 800.
Yeah, Chap Vision today, the market is very strong today. Good results on a lot of pieces. A lot of pieces are getting good results today, so very strong. Which I had a feeling this would be the case. These watches are in the U.S., so U.S. buyers are able to buy without extra premiums, so you get a lot more action. Even though a lot of international buyers are in this room
Tiffany,
as well.
Alex, you're done. So
a very well curated
think about it for the next
auction.
10 seconds.
But great results so far.
I'm selling to the gentleman at 800. 850. 900
850.
back swiftly in the room.
Oof,
Thank you, sir. 900.
900.
That's
1 million incoming.
1 million. Thank you very much indeed.
1 million. Told you. Oh, let me stop clapping.
1 million 50. 1 million 1.
Wow, 1.1.
If anyone had a doubt that this is as good as it gets in the 1518 world, we have to prove. 1,150,000. No,
150.
well deserved. A poor one, I'll find you one for 250. Find me a better one. 150 I'm bid. No, sir, you came all the way. A huge round of applause for the gentleman who came all the way, but who says now, a bit of a violent gesture. I hope your neck is well. 150 for Paul. So, looking again at the phones. Young,
and
Jacqueline,
Paul came in late too.
Tazio. Online, Marcello, you had another. By the way, a split increment would be accepted, sir. If you'd like to split the increment, I would accept it, if that's what would make you happy. 150, the gavel is up. Ladies and gentlemen,
gonna jump in?
Selling with Paul on the phone at 1,150,000, the most wonderful 1518 for years and years to come.
Wow.
Going, fair warning, sold to Paul Boutros.
Congrats, 1,150,000 before the premium. Really excellent result.
Thank you very much
for that
all
piece.
bidders for this great
Amazing.
performance. Number 21, another watch that I am absolutely enamored with is the reference 5699 Tre Lancette. That is a Longines chronograph with an in-house caliber that has a central minute recorder, and therefore not 3 subsidiary dials, but only 2, because the hour recorder is on the right side. Coming from the family of the original owner in absolutely stunning original condition. And we start right away at $38,000.
Jesus, right, Chap Vision. That thing went insane.
With an advance bid in New York, 50. I'll take 50 from Young, but I have 55.
Ooh, the Longines is flying.
An advance bid already in the book. So 60 is next if you would like to buy this amazing Longines. 60,000 for 65 for Alex now. It's Paul, but Alex took over. 65. My bids are cleared, so it's between the two deputy chairmen here on the right and on the left side of the auction room. 70,000 for Erica. How charming again to have you back, Erica. 70,000. The bid is here, so we have 3 phone bidders. Actually, there was also Young, so that was the 4th one.
Yeah, that Longines is going, Chap Vision.
Of course, because Erica and Paul can come back at 74. So 72,000 is Alex Godby. 2,000 is the increment. Erica, Young, Leon, Isabella, and
They have such a
Paul, if
rich
you would like to buy
heritage to Chap Vision.
gorgeous,
They're one of the
gorgeous
few modern brands that have a
72,000
great
unbid.
heritage department as well, and they do a lot to
72,000.
preserve. Like if you're,
Give me
you're
please a
hunting
sign.
vintage Longines, they really help
All
you
of
out.
you
So I think that's
on
really
the left
important
bank. Young,
to
thank you
preserve
for
the
your
heritage
communication.
of the brand.
74, Missouri.
Definitely a
75,
brand
now we
to tell
go in
people to check out
thousands.
vintage
Interesting
and modern
bidding.
side.
75, we go in
But you
thousands.
get the right vintage,
Thank you, Paul Boutros.
you know,
That
you're
means
gonna get
lunch
a-
is cancelled
a 80
today.
grand watch.
Missouri, 76,000. 78,000. Freestyle. Go for it, Alex. 78,000. 78,000. 80,000, Missouri. Thank you very much. 80,000 online. 82,000. Paul. A lot of connoisseurs. 84,000. A lot of connoisseurs of what quality is are on this watch. A testimony of its quality, I can say. 84,000. Alex has it. Paul, Erica, Leon, Isabella, Missouri. 84 is bid. Paul is out. Thank you very much. Leon, Erica,
Pause out.
Missouri.
There are a lot of
Selling.
people who only collect,
Erica, give me a sign,
Longines and Zenith, things like that, but I could see that. They probably have an amazing Longines collection. I can imagine if they've been
Thank
collecting
you
as
very
a
much for
family
your
for
good
so
thinking.
long.
84,000. It's back with Alex, Missouri. Fair warning, the gavel is up. I'm selling to my phone bidder to the right. Alex Godby has it at 84,000. Going. Fair warning. Sold to Alex, 84,000. Congratulations. 1092.
Very nice, very
Number
nice.
22,
84
the
for the
Breguet Type
Longines.
20. Ladies and gentlemen, the Breguet Type 20 is not just any Type 20. It has a tachometer dial, something
Let's see if the Breguet
exceedingly rare on the
fanboys will
Type
show
20
up for this Type
world.
20.
And we, I don't know why it says this. This lot has a reserve. Well, I always thought it did, but fair enough. It has a reserve. Where shall we
Reserve
start?
or
At
no?
20,000 with an advance bid, 20,000. In New York, thank you very much. New York, 20,000 is the opening bid, and Thailand is coming in at 22,000. 22,000. 22,000.
We got a lot of
I
bidders
was
on this one.
expecting
It's
to
interesting.
see a phone. 24,000 Taiwan. 24,000 Taiwan. Virginia, 26,000. 3 online bidders already at 26,000. Ahead of Thailand, Taiwan 28 takes the lead at 28,000. 28,000, 28,000.
Our Breguet's not getting too much
28,000.
steam. Slowly going up there, though.
28,000. Ahead of all the other online competition, we are at 28,000 online, en ligne, 28,000. Any room bidders? 30,000 Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much for your online bidding. Saudi Arabia, 30,000 ahead of Taiwan. Virginia's back at 32,000 for this super rare Breguet Type 20. 35,000 online. Saudi Arabia. 35,000 Saudi Arabia. US online, Thailand, Taiwan, 35 unbid in Saudi Arabia. Online. I'm selling at 35,000 if nobody else is coming in now. Now Virginia, 38,000. McLean,
Oh, Virginia
Virginia,
out of nowhere.
38,000. 40,000 Saudi Arabia. En Arabie Saoudite, 40,000. 40,000, 40,000. Any advance? Virginia is back at 42,000. Thank you very much for your online bidding. 42. Saudi Arabia, very swift, 45,000.
Oh, Saudi Arabia came out of
45,000.
nowhere.
Alex, can you give me a sign of your intentions? It's all happening online. Multiple bidders around the globe want this Breguet Type 20 with tachometer scale. 45,000 Saudi Arabia. 45,000 Saudi Arabia has it. Virginia, would you like to come in at 48? Alex, phone. Give me a
think Virginia
sign.
really
I'm
wants
selling 48,000 Virginia. Thank you, Virginia. Saudi Arabia, 50,000. 50,000. 50,000.
Oh, I think my internet's glitching
50
a little
is
bit,
bid.
guys. Let's give it a second.
50. Virginia, what can I do for you? The gavel is up, and this super rare Breguet Type 20 is currently in the hands of the Saudi online collector. 50 I'm bid. Doug, are you bidding on this lot? Thank you. 50. Give me a sign. Merci. 55,000 Virginia comes back. Thank you for your bidding online. Ahead of you, Saudi Arabia. Now it's back here to the US in Virginia. 55,000 on bid. Saudi Arabia online. Alex, give me a sign. Confirm that I can just focus. You're done. Thank you. Virginia, you're winning this lot. Not yet. Saudi Arabia, just in time, 60,000. 60 on bid. Ahead of you, Virginia. Saudi Arabia came just as I was going to give the second or third warning. 60,000 is bid in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Fair warning, Virginia. New York, a brand new online bidder at 65,000 is coming in. 65,000. So now it's three online bidders. New York, Virginia, and Saudi Arabia. 65,000 on bid. Any advance at 65,000. Saudi Arabia, Virginia, the gavel is up. Going once. You're warned. Going twice.
This took a little while to get there, but it got up to
New York has
where
it
they wanted
at
it to go.
65,000. Fair warning to any other bidders. 65,000. Sold 65,000. New York, congratulations. Wonderful battle.
Nice, that's pretty good result.
9057 is
so I'm
the
very
winning
excited for the next few lots, especially the two Charles Frodsham
number 23
pieces. I think they'll do strong.
The two-tone
but let's see this Breguet as well.
Breguet
Is very, very nice.
Tourbillon, régulateur à tourbillon from 1959. An extraordinarily rare and beautifully finished dress watch with Guillaume balance. It's a open face in classic Breguet livery, starting at $65,000, $70,000 with an advance bid in Florida, 75,000 in the book already, 80,000 advance bid, 100,000 taking my book out, 100,000 is the opening bid from Isabella's phone, 100,000, 100,000 for this.
I don't think Isabella has landed one today. Usually she has some strong bidders under her belt.
$100,000. Any advance? Any other phones? 110 in Spain. An online bid. Thank you very much, Spain. Against you on the phones, Isabella, Doug, Young for this.
A lot of appreciation for vintage Breguet sell
110,000.
So I'm not surprised.
Give me a sign,
very, very good numbers.
I will sell with 120. Young was first. I'm afraid, Isabella. 120 by a split second.
For a long time, these auctions were not
Spain.
live
Thank you very much,
like
Spain.
this. I think maybe
140 Isabella.
Maybe during
Isabella
COVID or right
first
after COVID, they started to really invest all the companies.
Isabella's phone, 150 Spain.
In visual, I think Phillips was the first, and they do like little music in the beginning and things like that. But this is amazing. This is how you get people to really be entertained and be active, and
thank you very much. 150 Spain.
They don't
still has
put things on YouTube, which I think they should do, but this is great to see how auction really goes down to get the energy of box and resale and how our old box really handles the room. It really, so if I was somebody who was bidding, it made me want to go there, you know? So I think it's important.
180 would be back on the next round increment. So 175 is Isabella, 180
175, beautiful.
Anyone else, you're invited to bid. 175, nice jump from Isabella, 175,000. Fair warning, Spain. Isabella came, Young. Spain, fair warning. Young, fair warning. I'm selling to Isabella at 175,000 going once. Young is out. Fair warning. Spain going twice with Isabella on the phone at 175,000. All done. Congratulations, Isabella. 1056 at
Congrats, Isabella. She landed one.
Dollars. Bringing me to 24.
Let's see what the Charles Frodsham pieces do. I think this beats a high estimate. I might be off my rocker, so let's see.
That is the so-called JP Morgan caliber. It's a split second.
Made for JP Morgan.
Beating Tourbillon
Let me sit up here. I think this as
pocket
well.
watch. As massive as a pocket watch could be, as good as in the history of watchmaking, the
Yes,
level
this
of
is a
finishing
very
could ever be achieved with
horologically
Willis
and
dial,
historically
and of
important
course
watch.
with
I
the JP
expect
Morgan
this to do
provenance,
good-
with the
good
three
numbers.
initials when he gave those watches in the 1910s to his partners who joined the firm, a historic pocket watch. We start at 55,000 already with an advance, with a commission bid, pardon me, at 55,000. Miami 60 online, 65 a commission bid. Ahead of you, Miami, 65 on bid. 70,000 for Tiffany, 75,000 for my absentee bidder,
It's
80,000 for Tiffany, 80 on bid ahead of the phones, ahead of you online, 80,000 is bid. Who is my next bidder? 85,000 Spain. Thank you very much, Spain. 85,000, 90,000
Spain has been
Tiffany.
hunting a lot this auction.
90,000 Tiffany Toll. 95 Spain ahead of you, Alex Godby. And I'm waiting for 100. 100 is Tiffany. Show me your paddles. I cannot guess your intentions.
Client wants
110, Doug Escribano ahead of Spain. He was first. 110. 120, Tiffany Toll. If I don't see you, shout. It may sometimes help. 130, Doug Escribano. Ahead of Spain, ahead of Tiffany. 130 on bid for this.
All right, we're about to cross over the high
Charles
estimate.
Frodsham, JP Morgan caliber.
140.
130, 140.
No,
Back
there we
to
go.
Tiffany Toll on my right, 140.
I think Tiffany's client is going to take it.
150, Doug Escribano. 150. Bidding? 160, Tiffany Toll.
It's an absolutely whole new world, different world chart vision. Even in the watch
Tiffany's
world,
bid
the auction
at
world is this whole
160,000.
different thing. The people who buy at auctions, the people who sell auctions,
Spain,
it's just a whole
Young.
different environment, which is why I'm so
170,
interested
Doug
by
is
it.
first, ahead of
And it
Spain,
really lets
ahead
you
of
know what
the competition.
hardcore enthusiasts and collectors are thinking.
180, Tiffany's
Because this
back.
is where important watches like this watch made for the JP Morgan will surface, right? You might see them in really good dealers, but
Alex,
you really
anything
are
on
going to
the
see
clock?
it with
Thank
Phillips
you.
and Box and
180
Riso.
185
And you're going to see
with
it
pleasure. We're
achieve
going in
results
fives.
like you're seeing now.
190 for Tiffany
190.
Toll.
I think 200 is incoming very
Ahead
easy.
of you, Doug. Tiffany has it at 190,000. Thank you so much for your bidding, Doug. Did I miss anyone? Spain, online, Miami. There were
200,
so
don't
many
make me
online
lie.
bidders. Have I
got
missed
people
anyone?
watching.
It's now back in the hands of Tiffany Toll at 190,000. Fair warning, fivers are accepted. We've established that before. The gavel is up.
He'll take a fiver.
Going
He's
once.
so funny.
190,000 going twice. Fair warning, selling to Tiffany Toll. Are you done, Doug? Or not yet? Done. Selling. Congratulations, pedal
190.
1031. Tiffany has it at 190,000.
That's a good result.
25, as we already have started Charles Frodsham. Let's continue with Charles Frodsham. This is a spectacular contemporary piece. It's the double impulse chronometer wristwatch that was recently reintroduced. This is, as far as I know, the first appearing in 22 karat gold. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
not 18.
22
It is a
karat gold.
unique
That's
bespoke
interesting.
piece. If you look at the second hands, it doesn't have the classic second hand that Charles Frodsham does for their double impulse chronometers, but it's a second hand that takes all its inspiration from George Daniels, which is why we call this watch Tribute to George Daniels. It is furthermore accompanied by a copy. It's one of 27 copies only of the All in Good Time leather-bound limited edition book signed by George Daniels himself. And we
Oh, wow,
start
this is gonna
this
do good.
extraordinary piece at $75,000
George
with
Daniels
an advance
pieces
bid
and
in
inspired pieces have been doing really good.
UAE.
I expect this to do very
75,000.
well.
The bidding is now open. 80,000 Miami. Thank you. Good having you here. 85,000 UAE. 90,000 Miami. I have 90,000 in Miami already online.
UAE has been trying hard
95,000
all
for the
night
maroon
for
bidder in
important
front of me.
watches.
Front right, 95,000. Ahead of you, Miami, and against you on the phones, it's in the room at 95,000. 95,000, the bid is here. Phones, waste no time. 100,000 Spain. 110,000 to my room bidder. Front right seated, 110,000. 110 is seated. 120 Spain.
Low estimate reached.
You're done, sir? Thank you very much. 120 Spain. Telephones. Maybe you want to now show me your intentions. 130 Monaco. A new
just came out
online
of
panel.
nowhere.
140 Spain. 140,000 back to my Spanish online bidder. Very active today. Monaco, you've been outbid. For the 22 carat special order double impulse, UAE 150. Can't even finish my sentence. 150,000. 160 Spain.
Oh, Spain really wants
Thank you,
it. Let's
Spain.
see.
Online, 160,000. 160,000. Spain online. Against you, UAE. Against you in the room. Against you on the phone. Any advance, UAE? Monaco, of course, 170.
Monaco's not playing.
170,000.
Monaco will not lay down.
Spain, 180. 180,000. 180,000 for the unique Charles Frodsham double impulse chronometer in 22 carat, tribute to George Daniels, 180 I'm bid. UAE, Monaco, telephones, Alex, in, out, peut-être.
Look at Paul Bunkers with two
190,
phones
brand
going.
new telephone bidder with Alex Godby, 200,000 Spain, ahead of UAE, Monaco, and Alex. Spain leads at 200,000.
It's getting there. It's taking a while, but it's getting
Cher Alex.
to the high end of the estimate.
Anyone on the left phone bank? Isabella, Paul? You're both happy? Pardon me? Alex is splitting the bids. Can we please program online to give also Monaco 220? Spain is back with the 10,000 increments. So 230 is next for Alex, Monaco, UAE.
Yeah, it's
Anyone
gonna
who would
go
like
up once
to
it starts splitting next increments.
220 Spain.
Even at 220, this is a great result.
220 I'm bid. Alex, give me a sign, please. 220,000. The gavel is up at 220. Spain has it. Going once. Monaco, UAE, 230. Just in time. Alex is back at 230. 240. Spain is so
not
quickly
letting
back.
it go. He has one of the better mustaches in the business.
And 250 Monaco.
Yep. This is
We
probably
have
the high
now
estimate.
260 Spain. Alex,
Ooh,
two
Spain
strong
might try to
online
take this home.
competitors. Thank you very much indeed, Alex. 260 Spain. Monaco, would you like to bid 270?
So we're already at
260
300 with the premium, which is a
Spain
great result.
online ahead of Monaco. Monaco, fair warning. UAE, fair warning. Spain once more leads at $260,000. Going once, fair warning Monaco. Going twice at $260,000. All done, fair warning, 260. Congratulations, Spain, 260,000.
260, great result.
Well-deserved applause,
Great results for that
7997.
piece.
Number 26. I have only a few more lots to go. I'm sorry for today, things being a bit slower than normal.
Yeah,
This
usually a little
is
bit faster.
so spectacular. I'm sorry for those of you who have not been able to see it in person. It's a true grand complication by Audemars Piguet. Most likely delivered to Germany.
Still got like another 30
This
lots
is a
today.
petrol calendar, split second, minute repeating, grande and petite sonnerie.
The Biver lot
Solid,
number 28 is
massive,
probably what
as
I'm
good as
looking
it gets.
forward to the
Late
most
19th century
in
watch
terms of really
making.
wanting to see what that hammer. So we have a
Unrepeatable in
lot of
terms of
good
quality
pieces
today.
coming up in the
This
later half.
has
as
to
well.
go in one of the world's best pocket watch collections. Let me see where it goes. We start at 110, 20, $30,000 with an advance bid on the screen in Singapore. Thank you, Singapore, for opening the bidding at 130,000. The floor is yours.
That
Who would
200
like to
is
bid at
it's insane,
130,000?
but it's a very important piece. You can't get
140,
another one. You know?
Illinois. 150. I have Singapore already ahead of you, Paul.
Also, you have
Woodcross, 150,
AP Grand
Singapore.
Complication
Ahead of
pocket
Illinois,
watch.
ahead
This
of
is
Paul.
cool, but
Singapore
the
was
hands
first
I
at
can't.
150.
I just can't. I don't like those style hands. Even on this 1892 watch.
for Paul's phone bidder.
You know, what do you want?
160.
All right, so my
Any
camera's about
advance
to die, so I'm still
160,
here, guys. You're just not
Illinois
gonna see
for
me.
this
Let me put my camera to
spectacular
charge.
Audemars Piguet. 160 is Paul. 170 Chicago. Thank you, Chicago. You know your watch is 170. Well deserved. 180, back to Paul, 180,000. 180,000. Chicago, Singapore, it's now back with Paul Boutros at 180,000. 180 000, 180,000. Any advance? Young, 180 is bid. 180,000 is bid. 190 for Alex. Chicago, 200,000. Paul, 210. 220. À ma gauche, on my left with Paul, 220. 230. 240. Chicago, 250. Are you coming back? Illinois, 250s with Alex. 260 for Paul. 270 for Alex. 280,000 Paul. 290,000 Alex.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Thank you very much indeed. Well deserved.
Oh, wow.
300,000.
300. Doing very strong.
310. 320.
Ooh, 320. Look at this. This is an important watch.
330,000. 350. Thank you very much, Paul.
Paul Boutros is taking home the big boys today. And I do not blame his clients. They're bidding on some very important pieces. A very well curated auction. I must say that they did a really good job with all the lots.
360. 370,000.
Wow. Is it between him and Alex Garpy?
Ahead of you, Alex.
It just shows that important
380,000.
watches bring out the big boys. Big boys are still buying, if it makes sense.
Thank you very much, Paul. Always landing on the round numbers.
400.
Seriously?
One thing about them, they're just having fun, and I really loved that
Complication
about the
by
Boxing
Audemars
Research team. They're just enjoying life, having fun, selling
It seems
amazing
Alex lets Paul
watches.
put a price tag on it now, and that's $400,000. Fair warning, I'm selling. Young, would you like to join the party? No? You've been staring at me like if you wanted to kill me. You're trying, it's priceless.
Young has been trying so hard.
At the
You've
moment,
been
it has
beating
a
Young
price,
up all night.
and Paul says how much it is.
All
You can
morning,
change
I
that.
should say.
I'm selling. Chicago, online, Tazio, Alex, Zion, room bidders. I'm selling the Grande Complication by Audemars Piguet to Paul Boutros for $400,000. Going. Gone.
Strong. Strong
Congratulations,
result. Well
dear
done. Well
Paul.
done. All right, let me see if I get my face back
What
for you
a
guys.
spectacular watch. Congratulations.
All right.
Staying with Audemars Piguet, some
I'm back.
130 years later, that's what a complication looks like. It's a Royal Oak in titanium, the Super Sonnery.
Super Sonnery
really,
in
from an acoustic
titanium.
point of view, impressive.
Very
And when it
interested to
comes
see
to
if
the
this will
wearability,
beat the
it's
high end of
equally
the estimate of
impressive.
400,000.
It feels
Let's
so
see if
light,
modern
so
AP
comfortable, so stout.
has the
It's an amazing
juice.
watch. We knew it. 200,000 I'm bid in the book, but I think we also have an advance bid on top of that in Montana at 220.
Ooh,
220,000 now Montana has it, and 240 is already a commission bid here, but Billings Montana gives me 260. 260 000, 260,000 on bid. Any advance, ladies and gentlemen. 260,000 is an advance bid for this spectacular Royal Oak Minute Repeater. Who would like to come in? Now is the moment. Maintenant c'est le moment.
I think Billings takes it. I think Billings understands what he's going for.
Ladies, gentlemen,
and
online,
this was the only thing he wanted to
make up your mind.
Look at that.
I'm selling
he
to
got
Montana
it with 3 bids
to the advance
in the middle of
Give me a sign. Who's on the phone? Is it Tazio?
Estimate.
Are you bidding, Tazio?
Oh, Tazio.
Maintenant à 260,000. 260,000 going once. 260,000 going twice.
Billings, Montana.
Dernière chance.
It's going to the Yellowstone.
Fair warning. Adjugé 260,000.
Fair play.
260,000.
Fair play to Dutton family out of Yellowstone.
7614.
He got it within 3 bids, and high estimate was 400,000, low estimate 200,000. It shows that modern AP is not as strong as a lot of people would like. All right, let's see what this Biver does.
Is the Titanium Carillon Tourbillon #1 by no one else.
I'm very interested to see what happens here.
Firm Biver. Please note that with this watch comes a complimentary service that will be provided by the brand, of course. Then you can fit the plaque #1 on the bridge yourself. The watch will then have an extended guarantee of 2 years from the date of the service. And on top of that, whoever is the successful buyer will be invited to a special dinner with Mr. Biver, the team, and one night's accommodation at the Hotel La Réserve in Geneva when you bring or collect the watch while you visit the factory. I cannot imagine anything better than that. We have already $190,000 starting me. $190,000 is an advance bid in Montana.
Worth it.
Montana is back. Already
Montana is cooking all of a sudden.
250.
Maybe just it's kind of they're working up
for
now.
Tiffany's phone bidder at 250,000. Ahead of you, UAE, 280,000 for Patek 830 on the aisle. We have 300. Is that a bid?
Oh,
300,000 for Tiffany's.
300 already. Let's go.
Remember,
I think this goes high end.
350 UAE. Ahead of you, dear Tiffany. Ahead of
Thanks,
you,
Trav Vision. Enjoy your shift, brother.
Thank you
for tuning in for so long, man. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate all you guys, man. You guys are the bomb. We got a bunch of people watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll be coming on tomorrow as well. And of course, if you need truly independent watch advice, seek TheWatchGuy.com.
At 350,000. Erica, are you bidding on this fine lot? Thank you. 350 I'm bid. Not too late for you, sir, to come back. Tiffany, give me a sign, please. Thank you very much. Am I missing any phone bidder? Room bidder?
Okay, 350
now is
fair.
the moment. 350. Alex, maybe.
Oh. What you got, Alex?
Pardon me? You're done. Thank you very much for your consideration. Sorry for the delay, UAE. Alex had a moment of hesitation. It's cleared now. 350 ahead of you, sir. Fair warning, Tiffany, Alex.
Which is a fair price, man. You're still in 400s with the premium.
To my UAE collector, the
I'm sure you know the team of Biver would love it to go higher than 600, but I think 350 is a very, very fair price.
Sold. Thank you very much for your bidding and congratulations.
Nice.
You can reach out to Phillips and we will organize the next steps, including the encounter and factory tour and dinner with the Biver team. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to be your auctioneer for this first session. Please give Marcello DeMarco a warm welcome on the rostrum.
Great job. See you later, Arl. And we got Marcello, who's also very good too. And I think we'll keep it rocking, guys. I'll stay on. I'll try to do. We got about 30 lots left.
Thank you
I'll keep it going as long as
flawless as usual. And I have the pleasure of beginning my session with lot 29, a Patek Philippe reference 6000G in white gold. This wonderful Calatrava with date, exact 3 seconds, extremely elegant, 37mm restrained, but not too much. A modern classic if ever there was one. Unexpectedly, not unexpectedly actually, with interest, both in the book and in advance. I'm gonna begin with my advances at 885, 995, and 10,000. Advance at 10. Who's jumping in at 11? I have 10,000 in advance. I'm looking for 11,000. 11 and 12,000. Thank you, Miami, but I have 12 in advance already. Would you care and come back at 13? Thank you, but not enough. 14, still in advance. Shall we try 15, Miami? Florida, Doral, 15 and 16.
One thing with Marcello, he definitely picks up the
shall you try?
pace.
Or Miami, 17, Switzerland, new bidder, 17. You are leading ahead of my advances, but I have 18 on commission
style.
in the book.
So you'll notice the speed kind of pick up since all is gone.
Indonesia,
You don't need to pressure cook so many lots.
No more in the book,
And
no
like,
more in advances. It's with Indonesia at 19,000.
seeing him compared to RL, it's like I'm watching this in 1.2 speed. I love it though, because you know it's already been an hour and a half.
Is it all said and done? Original owner, Atlanta, Georgia. He's been enticed by this original owner, full set 6000G. 20,000, Atlanta,
6,000 G.
We are reaching a high estimate, so I'm going to offer 21,000 to the next builder. I'm going to be swift. It's a limited time offer, and Florida takes it. 21,000. Thank you, Doral.
You see how fast he's moving? He's already ready to
22?
go to the next slot.
21,000, Doral, Florida. Is it all said and done? Then the gavel is up. Going once to Florida. Going twice to Florida. Selling, selling, selling. And sold. Congratulations, Florida. 21 is your hammer. And your paddle is 8809. Thank you very much. Lot 30 then, still with Patek Philippe, and we move on to the 5146. I'm upgrading the complication from a simple date to an annual calendar. In fact, this is a complication that was invented by Patek Philippe themselves quite recently in the late 90s. This watch is from the first year of release of this reference, 2005. Truly a
By the way, these are always good pickups right now on the secondary market. 5146s. If you're
with
into
interest, I'm going to begin
that type of
at
style, great. You know,
10, 11,
20s all day.
12,000, 12,000 in advance. Anybody jumping in at 13? I have 12,000 in advance, and 13 and 14,000 still in advance. Anybody jumping in at 15? I have 14,000 in advance. Thank you, Boston. But now back to my advances at 16,000. Would you care and try 17? Yes, but I have multiple advances at 18 now. Indonesia is leading, and Boston jumps in back again at 19,000. It's now with you, Boston. Well done. You're ahead of everything I have here, and it seems that you are coming up on top. Indonesia, I'm very sorry, Boston. It's not time, but 22,000. Boston does not skip a beat. The watch is absolutely elegant, classic. Annual calendar and moon phases. I see why there is competition. Boston is winning. Going once to Boston, Massachusetts, and Canada, new bidder. Welcome, Canada. Thank you very much. It would be a bit shameful to skip the high estimate at 26. So let's offer 25 to our online bidder. Shall we, please? Thank you very much. And 25, Upper Saddle River, New Jersey, and Canada, 26 again.
What's going on,
Canada.
Doc Mick? How you doing?
Back at 27.
Hope you're having a great,
increment right
great weekend so far.
From Canada.
Oh, is my camera frozen?
Looking for 27, but the gavel is up. Going once. Online to Canada.
Pooley, what's happening, brother?
Twice,
Hope all is well.
Online to Canada.
What you up to this
Nothing more
weekend,
here.
Pooley?
Nothing more here. Selling to Canada at 26,000 US dollars. Thank you, Canada. 26,000.
Thank you all for joining. This has actually been a pretty good, strong auction so far. The first 30 lots were really good.
Thank you.
Highlights in the first one will be the Elegante
Patek Philippe for lot number
FP Journe T30 at 700,000 was amazing. The Lange Söhne piece unique, amazing results so far today.
Incredible baguette bezel.
Oh, look at this. We just did a bust line episode. We should have did this.
Edge of the case, sapphire numerals. It's an absolutely, allow me to say, pyrotechnic time.
By the way, Marcello's been on for maybe 5 minutes. He's already went through 3 lots. Like, the speed is insane.
Service sticker, excellent condition, tight bracelet. I was truly in love with this. Apparently, I was not the only one. Quite a bit of advances. I'm gonna, however, give a chance to everybody and start at 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30,000. Why not start at the beginning? 30,000 in advance. Anybody jump? 35, thank you, sir, but I have 38 in advance. 38, advance, 40,000, Bahrain, and 42,000, advance. Shall we try 45? 45, 48 in advance. Sorry,
Ooh, people like it, people like it.
50,000, advance, already advance at 50,000. 55,000.
How big is this?
Sorry, Bahrain, it's in the room at 60,000, Bahrain, absolutely.
27 millimeters.
This is an incredible timepiece. On the wrist, the presence is absolutely astounding.
I believe you, Marcello.
65,000, absolutely. I'm not annoyed to be up here because otherwise, if I were down there, I would ruin myself on this watch, most likely. 65,000.
Ruin yourself, Marcello. I want to see you ruin yourself for this watch. I can see it being one of those watches.
Oh, by the way, this is the first and only example to ever appear at auction so far. This gives you an idea of the rarity of this timepiece.
Wow.
I'm going to give everybody a fair chance, but I cannot keep Alex waiting forever. Thank you, sir. Alex, I think that we have a winner. We are at 60. Let's just offer 67 online, as we are above. In case somebody wants to jump in at 67, and Bahrain jumps in at 67. Thank you, Bahrain.
Ooh, Bahrain. Let's go. Bahrain has been in the waters a lot today.
I will, however, not accept 68. 69 it is. Thank you, Alex. Bahrain, as I said before, I'm going to accept 2,000 increments. Next one shall be 71. I truly believe a piece like this is worth this much and more. 69, going once, to Alex. And 71, UAE, new bidder.
Oh, wow,
well
UAE
done, sir.
now.
71,000. And 73, Alex doesn't let it go, understandably. 73,000, UAE.
This might keep up to 80.
Any of you coming in at 75? Or are you making Mr. Godby a very, very happy man? 75, UAE, I'm sorry, Alex, it's not time to celebrate quite yet. But 77 might be the one that does it. Will it? Or somebody jumping back at 79. 77,000. On the phone, on WhatsApp, as a matter of fact, with Mr. Godby. Going once at 77,000. Going twice at 77,000.
This is the longest you spend on any lot.
This is a watch that is worth fighting for. Absolutely.
Let's go,
Alex,
UAE.
are you fighting or are you raising a white flag? A finger may mean many things, but I'm not sure what do you intend. You're out. Thank you very much. UAE, it seems it's time to crack the champagne open, unless Qatar has something to say. 79,000, going once.
If champagne.
79,000, going twice,
cider.
selling, and sold. Congratulations,
Nice.
absolutely.
That was a nice result for
fantastic
that
fight
piece.
for a fantastic watch. 79,
It's beautiful.
absolutely fantastic purchase. 7339 is your paddle. Really, congratulations. I like this so very much.
Here's a nice
32,
one.
staying with Patek Philippe. We have seen an annual calendar before. Now we go higher up in the ladder with the perpetual calendar, the integrated bracelet version of the 3940, of course the 3945-2 first series with the sunken registers, not sloped.
I love these. I love 3940s. I think they're the best
fantastic,
perpetual you can
elegant,
get
and
if you want like something
say,
neo-vintage that's
very
really nice.
fashionable today
And these on the
timepiece.
bracelet are so good. If you can get one
As a
that
result,
fits you,
again,
I
we
got
have quite
a
of
big wrist.
interest.
But if you get one that
Let's
fits you, I
begin,
think these are really cool.
Yes, I'm going to disregard the low estimate.
And they always
20,
patina very
22,
nicely
24,
in the subdials.
26,
Always,
and
always.
28,000. Let's begin at 28 with my advances. Why not? 28. Who's coming in at 30? I have 28 in advance. And 30 from Wyoming. Thank you. Not enough. 32
Guys,
advance.
if there's any audio issues with the auctioneer or myself,
35
please let me know in the chat.
38
And I'll
advance.
make sure to fix it.
40 Wyoming. 42 advance. 45 Philippines. A new bidder, but it's not enough. 48 in advance. Who's gonna say 50? Wyoming, 50,000, is it enough? I'm afraid not yet, not yet. 55 from Miami. Thank you, Miami, in advance. Who is gonna say 60? Miami is leading the race, but the Philippines strike back. And you know what, Philippines? Well done. No more here. It's with you now. Online. We are above high estimate. The Philippines can defend themselves. So yes, Isabella. Happy to accept 62,000 with Madame Proya on my left. On the phone. Who's jumping back at 64? Philippines does. Absolutely. Thank you, Philippines. What will you do, Isabella? Will you go at 66? Absolutely. Thank you, Isa. On my left, with Isabella on the phone. 66,000. 68,000. Philippines. Thank you, Madam or Sir. 60. 70,000, Isabella. Absolutely. With pleasure. 70,000 for Isabella on the phone. But 70,000. The Philippines do not let it go so easily. Thank you, Isabella. Philippines, well fought. I think you are the winner. I'm going to be swift. Going once, going twice.
Philippines got it.
Selling and sold. Thank you very much. With an applause to all those involved. 72,000 Philippines is 72,000 is your hammer. And your paddle is 7763. Lot 33. Patek Philippe, thank you. One of my favorite models by Patek Philippe, an unsung hero of the 90s, I dare say. Automatic, perpetual calendar, retrograde date, moon phases, extremely elegant compact Calatrava case, and still with margin of growth, in my opinion. Not only you're getting home a beautiful watch,
oh, this is a beautiful
but
dial.
I think quite a nice investment. I suppose there is quite a few people who agree with me. So let's begin at 17, 19, 19, 20, and 22,000 in advance. Advance 22. Who's coming back at 24? I have advanced at 22,000. 24, 26 in advance. Sorry. Shall we try 28,
I
sir?
like this.
28 and 30,000 in advance. Sorry, Boston, already with Phoenix in advance. Shall we try for 32? Boston comes back at 32, leading the race. Shall we try 35, sir? 35. Thank you very much. Boston, next one shall be 38. Are you coming back at 38? The gentleman in the room is leading the race at $35,000. I'm looking for 38,000. Is it all said and done? Sir, might be your lucky day. The Gavin, Atlanta, new bidder, 38. I'm very sorry. Next one is going to be 40. Just two more. Atlanta is leading. A new bidder, sweeping in with one bid. Is he or she gonna bring it home, or the gentleman is gonna fight? The gavel is up. Going once to Atlanta.
I think this is a great buy at 38.
Going
I
twice.
agree with you, Doc. This is a great buy at 38, even with the premiums.
Selling.
It's a little small 35 millimeter, but you can rock it. I mean, I could rock it.
The 50-50 is yours. 38,000 is your
Congrats.
hammer, and your paddle is
Did Atlanta get that?
8426. Thank you very much. Lot 34. We stay with Patek Philippe, and we have one of the most intriguing model proposition. Definitely vintage inspired, to be precise, by the elusive, more than elusive, the unique reference 1591 that really, if you go online, you see how similar they are. Syringe end, ivory dial, luminous numeral, configuration with the windows and the moon.
Sell it, Marcello. Sell it to
really,
us.
Truly, this watch
I don't think this is going to go too aggressive. You can pick these up all day.
Modern package with the
but I appreciate him
flags,
pumping it. It's a great watch.
Case proportion. Absolutely fantastic modern classic. Let's begin with interest. Why not? At the minimum, 30, 32, 35, 38, and 40,000. In advance at 40,000. Who's jumping in at 42,000? I have 40,000 from Monte Sereno, California.
I think this is a great watch. I take it off of that brown strap and have some fun with the straps, but like a full lume perpetual calendar, creamy dial, you know, has a vintage aesthetic but doesn't look like a, you know, grandpa watch or anything like that. I think these are great.
I have 45,000.
Wow. Look how
no
quiet.
More? Nobody jumping in at 48?
Wow.
Very well then, let's move on with my advances. 48 Switzerland. Thank you, Switzerland. It's online with you at 48. At I have an advance at 50. Monte Sereno now. Switzerland. Shall we try 55? I'm afraid Monte Sereno is not in the room. He cannot or she cannot defend themselves, so
Probably
I'm
just
obliged to
red.
insist on 55.
Did a lot of
for
hard
next
work
one.
today, man.
Otherwise,
He deserves a drink,
Monte
that's for
Sereno
sure.
is going to be a very happy advanced bidder.
Quiet. Wow.
The gavel is up. Going once at 50,000. Going twice at 50,000. Selling, selling, selling to my advanced bidder at 50,000
Doc
US
Mick,
dollar.
the last
Thank you very much, Monte
lot's
Sereno.
reference
$50,
number
$1,000 is your paddle, is your hammer in your paddle
was
is 8508. Thank you very much.
5050J. Reference 5050J. 35 millimeter perpetual calendar
Again,
was the last
we keep
reference.
climbing the ladder of the complication.
And now we have this
also
big
another one of
boy,
my favorite references.
lot
Now we move
35,
on to the
which is a
2000s,
5951P. I did a
2000,
great
2010
had a great
or so
conversation
when
with
this was
Todd
introduced.
Searle
Perpetual calendar,
on his podcast
chronograph,
about this, and
monopusher
he loves
with
it, and I love
split
it too.
second.
This should
All
do
of this,
decent.
one of the most complicated
More than
watches
decent.
that can be made, packed in this absolutely unusual black dial, red hand, black stripe with red stitching. Truly, when it came out, people didn't understand what Patek was doing, and now we see how the evolution of this style brought up some of the most fascinating watches today. With interest again, but let's begin at
No problem, Doc. And if you guys have any questions about anything, any past lots, happy to pull them up for you.
190,000 in advance. 190 in advance. Who's jumping in at
Let's
200?
see.
I have 100. Thank you, Singapore. 200, but 220 still in advance. Would you care to try 240, Singapore? Dallas, Texas has it at 220 in advance for
Dallas
the
is
time
in.
being. Next one shall be 240. I need 240, sir. I'm afraid that I need 240. Thank you, sir. You know what it means, that you are leading
Paul
the
is
race
back.
now. No more advances. It was Paul Boutros on the phone at 240,000. Extremely elusive watch, 260. Switzerland strikes back with reason, absolutely. As most watches that were not immediately understood, the production for this one was very low, so much so that they had to change after a while and produce simple black and white dial with Breguet numerals. Much more classic, but I think that they lose a bit this eccentricity that makes this watch so special. Switzerland has it at 260. Are we done, Paul? Switzerland, it's your lucky day. Going once, going twice, selling to Switzerland for 260,000 Swiss francs.
And then that was a good deal.
260
And that's a
is
good deal.
your hammer,
Congrats.
and your paddle is 8780. 36, staying with Patek Philippe, and moving on again with the
big boy.
complication, adding now a minute repeater with automatic movement. Of course, the caliber R27, in this case, pièce for petit second, RQR quantième, perpetual retrograde. Extremely complicated, offering this unusual clash of styles, an officer's case, so very militaristic if you want, with the elegant Breguet numerals and hands. Absolutely fantastic design. With interest, so let's begin
I
at
agree, it is a fantastic watch.
150, 160, 170, and 180,000 in advance. 180 in advance. Who's going to jump in at 190, 200, still in advance? 220, 240, 260, 280. Multiple bids at 280, actually.
Nice, look
300
at this.
UAE, thank you,
A lot of
UAE.
auction. I've seen a lot of action. A lot of action in the
UAE
auction.
online
A lot
at
of action on
300.
this
Sir,
one.
shall we try 320?
I would think there'd be more action on the last lap.
320,
This is
Upper
cooking.
Saddle River, New Jersey jumps in at 320. Thank you, sir. UAE, are you coming back? Upper Saddle River has it. 320,000 US dollars. And 350, thank you very much. New bidder in the room. I saw something blinking, but I'm afraid that the room bidder was a little bit faster than you. As we are all present and no advances, I'm gonna offer a split at 360 next one. Who is gonna jump in at 360? It's in the room.
Who's gonna
at
jump
350.
in?
I'm looking for 360, and I'm gonna be fast. Going once, go 360, UAE.
Like the pace, though. I love his
Shall we try
pace, I'll be
370?
honest with you.
360 online with UAE. 370. The room
Important watches get important dollars. That's all I'll say.
380. A very knowledgeable collector in the room to my left has it now at 370,000 US dollars. I'm looking for 380. The gavel is up. Going once.
The gavel is
to
up.
the room at 370. Going twice.
He holds the gavel like a gun. Like
370.
It's interesting. He does this with the hammer, whereas all box kind of points it. He uses the staff of it.
And
He's
so,
always very much
congratulations,
like
sir.
with this.
Absolutely well done.
Congrats,
370
really
is
good
your
result
hammer.
for this watch.
And your paddle is 8-3. Thank you very much. Number 37, Omega from 1953.
This might be the lowest estimate of the day, 6,000 to 12,000.
Fantastically well preserved. If you see it live, you see this patinated but extremely well preserved dial. It truly exudes vintage. Triple Carillon, 14 karat pink gold moon phase, extremely elegant and lovely timepiece. I have interest both in advance and in the book. I'm gonna begin with my advance at 4-5, 4-8, 5-5-5 in advance, 5-5 in advance. Anybody jumping in at 6? I have 5-5 in advance. Thank you, sir. 6-5 in advance. 7-5 in advance. 10,000. Thank you, sir. Yeah, no more advances now. It's with Mr. Godby at 10,000. That was swift. I think that Alex has to be rewarded. But 12,000. Tiffany jumps in. 12,000. 30,000. Alex doesn't let it go. Tiffany, shall we try 14? 13,000. 14,000. Tiffany comes back. 15,000. Alex doesn't skip a bit. 16,000. 17,000 with Alex. 70,000 with Alex. Thank you, Tiffany. Fantastic. I think it was swift, and I'm going to reward you with an equally swift closure. Going once to Alex. Going twice to Alex. Selling, selling, selling. Thank you, Alex. 17,000, 1092. Moving on to lot 38, one of the most fascinating Cartier we have in this sale, the 1978 circa Bamboo Jumbo. Extreme. Already the design is extremely unusual, but to find it in this oversized configuration,
this will probably do well. Cartier's still in performance.
Incredible. On the wrist, the watch is fantastic. And as an added bonus, it comes with an oversized bamboo-styled, very similar belt buckle by Cartier from the 70s. It really exudes 70s as much as possible. If you see online the picture, you will understand what I mean. That said, even without this goodie bag, the watch will be extremely in demand, as I can see. I'm afraid that the minimum estimate does not make much sense. So I'm going to begin at 15, 16, 17, 19, 19, 20, and 22,000. 22,000 in advance. 22,000 in advance. 24, 26 in advance. 28, 30,000. 32, 35. Who's bidding at 38? Somebody bidding at 38? 38, 40,000 in advance. Anybody jumping in at 42,000? 42, 45, 48, 50,000 commission, not advance anymore. 55, gentlemen in the room.
Look at that. Screaming past the high end of the estimate of 30,000. Screaming.
60,000. I'm sorry, Leon, the gentleman was ahead of you. In the room at 60,000. 65,000. Leon, it's with you at 65,000. 70,000. France jumps in at 70,000.
Boom. Look at that. 70K for the jumbo bamboo.
75, I gave it to Erika. No, it's with you. 80,000, Leon, absolutely. 85,000.
Leon's back. He's trying to win.
95,000.
Wow. This is a surprise of the day.
100,000, absolutely.
Sente Mille. Come on. Give it the applause. This is amazing. Ridiculously low estimate here. Don't worry, I'm back.
110,000. I will, of course, accept split bids if so you desire.
I bet you will accept the split bid after 110, Marcello.
10,000 US. I will accept 115. Thank you, sir. 115. 120.
125? Who's gonna do it?
Ask yourself, when is the last time you saw this? Or actually, have your clients ask themselves, when is the last time they saw this?
You may not see it again.
Erika has it at 120, and the gavel is up. The Cartier Bamboo Jumbo from 1978 is being sold to our New York-based Erika for $120,000.
Is it Mike Nouveau?
Going once.
Maybe not.
Going twice. 125. Absolutely. Thank you, Leon.
There it is, 125. Look at that, man. Look
Don't
at that.
annoy Erika. She wants to go. She's gonna say 150 at the next one if you go on too long.
Oh, 130.
Opposite sides of the world fighting for one of the most fascinating Cartier timepieces. Erika against Leon. New York against Taiwan. The gavel is up. Going once.
The gavel is up. Why does he hold it like a gun like that? Like, look.
Even though sometimes we do.
Like he's afraid to like do it this way. It's like, hey, listen. I guess there's a lot of power
at 130
there.
And 135.
Hold on. 135. Look at
and
that.
140.
140. Erica's taking it home. Jan's trying to tap it. He's like, come on. Be aggressive. You're going to have to do a 10,000 bid to win this. Erica's going to go 5,000 until she wins.
And value of such
so Asia needs to go very, very strong in this one.
But the question is, who is going to be the winner? Thank you, Leon. I think that we have finally reached the consensus. Unless there is nobody online or in the room that want to jump in at 145, I'm going to sell it to Erika on the phone for 140,000. Going once, going twice. With an applause.
Well done, Erika. Well done. That was a great result.
Sold. Fantastic.
That was a great result. 140,000 before the premiums, or like at least 160s or 155 something for the jumbo bamboo. And look, a bunch of people are leaving because I guess that's the one they waited for. Really, really nice result. Good job, Erika. Good job. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We're going to keep it going since we got so many people in here. Please do me a favor and hit that upvote button. It helps the algorithm. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I go live pretty much every day, and we do bonus streams on the weekends when you have things like this to check out. And feel free to visit CQTheWatchGuy.com if you need truly independent watch advice. But let's check out the rest of the lots here.
In advance, 10,000 in advance. Who's jumping in at 11? I have 10,000, 11, 12,000 in advance. 13, 14 in advance. 15, 16 in advance. 17, 18 in advance.
Look at
20,000. There you go.
Look at Alex Cobby just there, just hammering.
With Mr. Godby on my right.
Let's get out of the book. Let's get out of the book.
No more advances. That was Swift. Monaco, 22,000. Monaco online, 22,000. Monaco online, 22,000. Philippines, 24,000. Alex, Monaco, I have Philippines or 26,000. Syosset, New York. Syosset. 26,000 against Alex, against the Philippines, and against another bidder, I think. The gavel is up. I'm selling for $26,000 to Syosset, and 28,000 Hong Kong. 28,000 from Hong Kong. Next one shall be
This one's doing
30.
pretty good.
However, given the level we are in, I will accept 29, please. We are at 28. I will accept 29. And if it is all said and done, I'm going to call it. Going once, going twice, selling.
The gun is out.
And 29, New York strikes back.
Ooh, not yet, not yet.
Who is going to say 30? Hong Kong, without waiting half a second. Thank you, sir or madam. 31 will be the next one. Syosset, are you coming back at 31, or are we sending this literally on the other side of the world to Hong Kong? Going once at 30,000. Going twice at 30,000. Selling. And sold to Hong Kong, 30,000.
30,000 was a good result.
For paddle 7-2.
I like this watch.
5-9.
Look at that, 2007 Cartier, new vintage Cartier, doing very, very well.
With Patek Philippe in elegant Calatrava
This is
from
a beautiful
1953, but
Calatrava.
any Calatrava. Reference 2509 is an étanché or a waterproof watch. Imagine how ahead of time it was to produce an evening Calatrava dress watch with a screw back by Patek in the 50s. This really shows how avant-garde the brand has always been. With interest both in advance and
I've been loving
on
these 50s
commission.
Pateks more and more.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
begin
why,
at
but they've been growing on me.
995, 10, 11, and 12,000. 12,000 with my advance bidder. 12,000 in advance. Anybody jumping in at 13? I have 12,000 in advance. 13 UAE, thank you, but 14,000 advance comes back. New York advance 14. I'm looking now for 15,000. 15 Japan,
35
16
millimeter as well, so it's still wearable. At 35, I think you could pull it off, especially these
17.
waterproof
Thank you,
pieces,
Japan.
so they have
Take
a little
the
bit
lead,
of
no
girth
more
on.
advances, no more commissions. I had something in both, but now it's with you, Japan, at 17. 17,000. Atlanta, Georgia, coming back at 18,000. Thank you, Atlanta. Japan, will you try 19? The watch is
Atlanta's been
extremely
hunting
well
too.
preserved, and New York understands it. 19,000, New York. As a matter of fact, the same gentleman who left the advance got beat and now is back online fighting for his watch. Very well done, sir. But the Philippines are not going to let it go. 20,000, Philippines. New York, New York. Are we trying 22? The Philippines has it at 20,000. Going once for 20,000 to the Philippines. Going twice for 20,000.
Philippines has been doing some good hunting as well. I love this at 20.
Selling. And sold.
Great
Congratulations,
pickup.
Philippines.
Congrats.
20,000 is your
Congrats,
hammer, and your
Philippines.
paddle is 77.
They've been doing good in the middle of this auction.
Lot 41. The Kasparov Audemars Piguet, dark dial, bright gold case, lovely contrast of
This is
colors,
a piece I would jump in on. I love these
from
this
2000,
style of
absolutely mesmerizing timepiece. With interest both in commission and in advance, but I'm going to focus on my commissions today, and I'm going to say 18, 19, and 20,000, 20,000, 22, 24,000, 26, 28,000.
This should go closer to the high end of the estimate, I think. People still love this.
Indeed,
this
with you now. No more commission, no more advances. 35,000. Mr. Perazzi is leading the race for the Kasparov.
A lot of action in the room on.
Swift, it was fast. Give them a second to realize what's going on. And Singapore realized 38,000 Singapore. That's it. Oh, now I see what you wanted. Singapore, good call. Mr. Perazzi is out. No more commission, no more advances. It's all there. Going once at 38,000. Going twice at 38,000. Selling the Kasparov at
the gun is out. The gun gavel is out.
Singapore, congratulations, Singapore.
Nice, good job, Singapore.
And your paddle is 8745.
Full set, yeah, full set. 38. Good job.
42, lot 42, the Ansiaragno Patek Philippe Spider Lugs. If you look at the picture, you see why it is so cold with these angular faceted lugs. In this case, we have a fab
Look at
Swiss
these lugs,
dial,
man. This is a sexy one.
Serum notice.
Pardon
me tell you that we received the modern Patek Philippe extract for the watch. So no questions raised by Patek at all for this fantastic timepiece. With interest, both in commission and on advance. Competing bid, but commission wins in this case. So I'm going to go at 40, 42, 45, 48, and 50,000.
I think this beats the high end of the estimate.
Anybody jumping in at 55,000? I have commission at 50,000. Looking for 55. Very well, then we move on. 55 and 60,000. Still commission. Commission still 60. I'm now looking for 65. I have a commission bid in the booth at 60,000. Is it all said and done? No, not so soon. 65, Los Angeles, California. Good call. No more commission, no more advances. They were all at 60 as a maximum. You have it.
Wow, a little bit softer than I thought.
68. Isn't it a bit too soon? Shall we try 70? You are lucky that Los Angeles is there and can defend themselves. 68. With Young. Los Angeles, we are going in threes. Would you care and do one little effort? Actually, no, the next standard increment is 70,000. It's not 60, 71. Let's keep to the standard. Next one shall be 70. Los Angeles, do you care and try 70? That's our standard
wow, somebody's
increment.
gonna steal that.
Is it all said and done? With one sneaky bid, the young might be bringing it home. Going once at 68.
Good ones, yeah. He made it happen. Sneaky.
At 68,000. It's now or never. I'm gonna need 70 or I'm gonna sell it on the phone, and 70 LA. Thank you, Los Angeles. That's how it's done. Show Mr. Zi Young Ho how it's bid.
Out.
Are we done?
Oh, he tried to
It's
get in
yours,
there
LA.
for a
Going
sneaky
once,
one.
going twice.
Good job,
selling. And sold. Thank you, Los Angeles. 70,000 is your.
And that shows you how much auction can be a game, right?
3,
it's just
4.
like
Thank
if you get the right bid in at the right time, you might get that lot.
43. There we go. One of the earliest and most fascinating incarnations of the perpetual calendar Royal Oak.
These were going crazy during the peak,
that
like
it has
super
a
high.
4-digit reference number, 5554. BA, of course.
What's up, Generalissimo? Thank you for joining.
Flat dial,
Money faces all day today. Very strong auction all around. Some soft spots for all around. Some really, really good results.
Of what the very first perpetual calendar Royal Oak was, and on top of that, not in steel, but in luxurious gold. Where can we begin? I have interest in commission, actually, but I'm going to give everybody a chance and say, why not? Let's begin at 50,000. 50,000. Commission at 50,000. Anybody jumping in at 55,000? Commission at 50. 55. Thank you, Switzerland. Back to my commission at 60,000. Would you care and try 70? 65. Hong Kong, new bidder. Thank you. Next one shall be 70. Switzerland coming back at 70,000. Who's going to say, I heard a bid there? 75. Hong Kong knows the rarity and importance of this watch. It's video coin. 80,000. Thank you, Leon. Switzerland, I'm sorry, Leon has it. And 85,000. Hong Kong, absolutely, totally worth it. It's still a steer. 90,000. Leon knows the importance of this watch. Sorry, Switzerland. 95. Hong Kong. Switzerland, say 100 now. Otherwise, Leon is saying it. Switzerland, I'm going to give it to Switzerland now. They follow my advice, and they have to be rewarded. 100,000. 110. Singapore, new bidder. 120. Switzerland.
All right, we got some action. It's cooking up.
Perfectly preserved,
slowly but
incredibly rare and ineffably charming with this full gold look. It's fantastic.
Marcello's so good. He does really good description.
120, Switzerland. Leon, give me a sign. Switzerland understands, not that you need a genius, but you just need to look at this watch and see how beautiful it is. Then you read the catalog note and you understand how rare it is. Is there any question? If you have to offer not 130, of course you have. 120. Switzerland has it. And the gavel is up.
Gavel gun is out.
Small signature, flat dial, no leap year indication, 4-digit reference. And 130, well done.
130. This is a good piece.
140, Switzerland.
Good condition as well, so I understand the hype here.
When the watch is this good, it's worth fighting for. If I'm not incorrect, this was one of Boutros' favorite watches of the sale, right? We discussed this at length. I had to insist to keep the reserve low. He wanted to put it higher. 140, going once. 140, going twice.
Wow, very
selling,
solid price.
Selling, and sold. Congratulations, absolutely well done, Switzerland.
Congrats, very, very solid result for this piece. I was wondering where it's going to land. Very, very solid.
Is your paddle. 44. The TV screen, this sale really
TV screen,
is
perpetual
touching
calendar,
all my buttons. One of my favorites,
it touches my buttons so much.
Hero from the 90s, the sixth reference along the 1580, 24, 29, 70, and so on, with perpetual calendar moon face chrono. Only one not to be cased in a round case, but this fantastic cushion shape that gives the reference its nickname TV screen. Truly an under-the-radar watch that I strongly advise all my clients to buy because it cannot stay this low forever. However, in this case, we do have interest, and I'm going to begin at 100 and 110,000 in advance. At once at 110. Who's jumping in at 120? I have advance at 110. Thank you. 120, but 130 still in advance. 140. Sorry, Singapore. Alex has it at 140. Would you care and try 150?
Alex Scott, interested.
Alex has it at 140,000 US dollars. 150. Philippines. I'm sorry, Singapore. Philippines stole your show. 160. Alex strikes back. It's not letting it go. And understandably, platinum. 170. 180. With Alex at 180. Philippines. 190. Thank you very much. And 200,000. Thank you, Alex. I will accept 210. Let's make sure that Philippines can beat 210. And Philippines does beat 210. Thank you, sir.
Philippines
20.
is hungry. They've been hunting really good pieces. Philippines have been bidding on.
Alex has it at 220. 230. 240.
Look at our box all tired back there.
250. Now we understand the importance of the timepiece. Finally, I've been waiting years for this. You're out. You're going to regret it. Going once to the Philippines at 250.
The Philippines came in
Going
strong
twice
and collected their woke up in the middle
to
of
the
this
Philippines
auction and has been
250.
attacking some really great pieces.
And 260. Sorry, Philippines, but we all know that Alex clients are extremely knowledgeable of watches.
Ooh,
and
look at
they
Alex
realize
sneaking in
that
there.
it is
Thought
a
he was
watch worth fighting for. Will you come to the same conclusion? 260. Going to Alex. Once. 260. Going to Alex. Twice. Selling. 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 By the way, of course, it's full set, excellent condition. And 270. You see, they didn't realize it was full set.
270.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Thank you,
Very
Philippines.
nice. Very nice.
And 280.
This is worth it too.
The importance of documents. Philippines, I thank you for your participation, but I'm going to say that I'm going to be a little bit faster because it's going on a bit long. Going once to Alex
It is
at
going
280.
on long.
Going
This is a
twice
long
to
auction.
Alex at 280. Selling, selling, selling at 280,000 US dollars. Congratulations, Alex. 280
Alex copy with
is
another
your
win.
hammer, and
280.
1092 is your paddle.
Strong result. Very good number on that piece.
Lot 45. Back to Audemars Piguet. What do we have here? Oh, yes, of course, the diamond set 16202 white gold. Absolutely stunning timepiece.
White
Diamonds
gold
on the
jumbo,
bezel, on the bracelet,
iced
on the
out.
dial, basically everything. Incredibly radiant example of
If you
fine
wanted diamond
watch
pieces, this would be a good one to
making.
jump for, I think.
Unsurprisingly, again, with
If that's your
interest, let's
style.
begin at 1995, 100 and 110. Advance at 110. Who's jumping in at 120? I have an advance at 110,000. Looking for 120. Advance at 110,000. Very well, 120 and 130. Still with my advance. Advance at 130 now. Anybody jumping in at 140? Have an advance at $130,000. Is that it? Nobody jumping in at 140? Very well, then advance at 140. New advance bidder at 140. New advance bidder at 140. Thank you very much. If it is all said and done, going once, going twice, to my very lucky, I dare say, advance bidder.
Ooh, Abe Z,
for
really good question.
140,000
He's asking, well, let me turn
US
down the...
dollars. Thank you, Hong Kong. Your hammer is 140 and your paddle is
So Abe Z
712.
asked, Philippe for simplicity or
Lot
Rejepi?
46, the Joker by Constantine
CC.
Taikin, and not
I'm picking the
any
Philippe
Joker. This
for
is the
simplicity just
earliest
because if you
rendition
see
of
the
this
video of how
timepiece
he
from
works on those pieces and
2017, and he did the Joker
let me just
for
turn down this, how he, the work he puts into it, and I don't know, I love Rejepi, would love one of his pieces, but I go to for simplicity just because the man hours he puts into it is insane.
As I can see from my list of advanced bidders. Let's begin at 9, 9, 5, 10, and 11,000. Advance at 11. Who's jumping in at 12? I have an advance at 11,000. Advance at 11,000 from Finland. 12, Miami, sorry, 13, advance. Miami, 14, 15,
That's
advance.
a very tough choice, though. Dufour Rejap, like
16, 17, advance.
But you just know there's not many Dufour pieces going to come out
From
forever,
Finland,
right? But there's a lot
17,000
more
have been offered
rope on the
in
Rejap.
advance. 18,000. They was a split second ahead of you. I'm sorry. 18,000. Rancho Palos Verdes, California.
Shaking getting some love.
Yeah. Rancho Palos Verdes and 19,000, Miami, Florida. 20,000. This time you were ahead, most definitely. Rancho, Miami, who's coming in at 21,000? We reached the high estimate, so I'm going to accept the 21,000. Thank you. 20,000. For the original Joker, 21,000, Miami. 22,000, Mr. Gobbi. The gavel is up. Alexander Godby has it on the phone at 22,000 US dollars. Going once at 22,000. Going twice at 22,000. No more here, and 23,000. Brooklyn, New York, new bidder. I'm sorry, Alex.
Ooh, Brooklyn in the house.
Brooklyn jumped in. Very well done, Brooklyn. One single bid, and you're bringing this home. Alex is out. Unless something else happens online, I think Brooklyn is going to have a very happy weekend. Going once, going twice, selling through Brooklyn, and sold. Congratulations, Brooklyn. 23 is your hammer, and your paddle is 8611. Lot number 47, Journe Elegant 48.
These diamond elegantes
wonderfully introduced by Aurel before.
I'm
I'm not going to spend too much time, but only point out that this is the full diamond set version. Incredibly attractive rendition of probably the most in-demand battery-powered timepiece on this planet.
That's that.
Again, unsurprisingly, with interest, and I'm not gonna annoy you with the minimum estimate, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30,000 in advance. 30,000 in advance. Anybody jumping in at 32,000? I have 30,000 in advance. 32,000 Jackson, 35 advance. 38 Singapore, 40,000 advance. 42 Canada, 45 advance. 48 UAE, 50,000 advance. 55 Hillsboro, Oregon, and finally, no more advances. It's with Hillsboro, 60,000 Singapore. Oregon, are we coming back at 65? 60,000, I'm selling to Singapore. For the diamond set, titanium, elegant, 65,000 UAE, absolutely.
This is crazy.
65,000 UAE.
It's a cool watch.
Who's jumping in at 70? 65.
I like it without the diamonds.
I'm going to accept 67. We're well above high estimate. Let's make sure that all our online bidders can bid 67. But if no one jumps in at 67, I'm going to call it. Going once at 65. Going twice at 65. Selling to the UAE for 65,000 US dollars. Congratulations, UAE. 65 is your hammer,
number, man.
And your
These
paddle
are
is
good,
73.
but again, like, get the title, like, don't get the diamond version, in my opinion. But if you like it, you like it.
And
Yellow
to
shop is
conclude my session, I have the pleasure of bringing to you this fantastic lifestyle flyback chronograph in white gold and diamond set. Original owner, the first full in-house Richard Mille movement with titanium plates and platinum rotor. No setting, diamond setting, so very unusual and lifelike in its uneven distribution of the size of the diamond. Absolutely fantastic timepiece with warranty and presentation box. I was forgetting, not again. Quite a bit of interest, both in advance and on commission. Where can we begin?
Let's see what this goes for. I have no idea what it'll land
15, 16, 17, 18, and 19,000 commission. 19,000. 190,000 commission. 190,000 commission. I'm now looking for 200.
Marcello's getting tired. This is the last line.
Commission. Very well. 200, but not enough. 220 commission. Shall we try 240? I have commission 220. Very well, 240 and 260, still commission. New York, New York. Anybody jumping in at 280? I have a commission from New York.
Not too much action on it, huh?
And 280 and 300. Commission still, New York. I'm going to need 320 to, actually multiple commission bids. Multiple bids at 300,000. I'm going to need 320 to break this tie. 300,000. It's going to my not advanced bidder, but commission bidder, paddle 6007. So if you are paddle 8367, know that it's not going to you. It's going to our commission bidder. It's now or never to offer 320. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. Paddle 8367, it's not with you. Paddle 6007, it is with you. Commission, not advanced. Going once. Going twice.
Even the person in the room doesn't want to make the commission bidder pay more either.
Selling. And sold. Congratulations. Your hammer is 300 and your paddle is 6007.
I'm looking a little soft, a little marshmallow out there.
Commission.
It's cool watching. I think somebody's got a really cool
session, and I have the honor of passing the gavel to my fantastic colleague, Isabella Proia.
Bye-bye, Marcello. Great job. Great job. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got about 10 more lots, so I'm going to keep it going. You guys are amazing for watching on our Saturday, so I want to thank you guys so much for the support. If you need independent watch advice, make sure you check out TheWatchGuy.com. And let's watch the rest of these lots, and I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe, and I go live pretty much every day.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Marcello, for steering us effortlessly and with panache through the last 20 lots. I am here to take you to the end of today's session, beginning with lot 49, a no-reserve lot, the Zenith Chronomaster original steel, made for Watches of Switzerland.
The whole Phillips team is really strong, to be honest.
As you can see, a limited edition of 100 pieces. We open complete, and from the original owner, we open with no reserve. I can start at 24, 26, 28, 3,000. Who will give me more than 3,000? It's 3,000 with my advanced bidder in Norway. 3,000, 3,000, 3,2, and 3,500 now. Back with my advanced bidder. 3,500. Ahead of you, Hong Kong is 3,500 with me. 3,500 still with me. Ahead of you, and 3,800 and 4,000 I have. 4,000 with a new advanced bidder.
This is below wholesale cost.
Ahead of you, Philippines. Try one more. It's 4,000 with me. Ahead of you, Austin. Ahead of you, it's 4,000 with my Norwegian. 4,200 in Switzerland, and 4,500 back with my advance in Norway. 4,500 Switzerland, come back. 4,800 ahead of you, ma'am. It's 4,800 clearing my advance. It's 4,800 with my New York online bidder. 5,000 in the Philippines now, taking it away from New York. 5,000 ahead of you,
sticking around to clean up some stuff.
It's 5,000 in the Philippines for the full set, brand new Zenith Chronomaster original steel from 2022. 5,500 New York online comes back. Philippines, come back if you'd like. It's 5,500. 6,000 Philippines will not be defeated. 6,000 is in the Philippines. We've reached the low estimate. 6,000 is in the Philippines now. New York, will you try one more? Or Potomac, Maryland comes in a new place online in Maryland. 6,500 in Maryland now. Ahead of New York, ahead of the Philippines, and ahead of all my advanced bidders. 6,500 is in Maryland now. And I can sell for 7,000 in the Philippines. Still going in the Philippines. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
Sorry for
7,000 is in the Philippines. Maryland,
adjustment on their
7,500 would be next. It's 7,000 in the Philippines. It's been very active today, and we appreciate it. 7,000, and I'll sell to the Philippines. Fair warning, Last chance.
Philippines are snagging pieces.
Sold 7,000 to paddle 7763. Next, we have lot 50, the Hublot Audacious, Whimsical, the Big Bang Unico All Black Sapphire Rainbow with smoked sapphire and titanium case, and bezel set with a variety of gemstones. This is also no reserve, but I can start with plenty of interest here.
Let's see what the Hublot Rainbow goes for.
9,500, 10,000, 10,000, and 11,000. 11,000 with my advanced bidder. It's 11,000 ahead of you online, ahead of you on the phones. 11,000, 12,000 in Hong Kong, but I have 13,000. Still with my advanced bidder in Los Angeles, Hong Kong, back, and you do. 14,000 Hong Kong. Thank you so much. 15,000 with my advanced bidder in Los Angeles. Hong Kong, try one more, and you do. 16,000 in Hong Kong. You take it. It's 16,000 with an UAE now. 17,000 in the UAE. Hong Kong, UAE. Hong Kong comes back. 18,000 now. UAE, will you try 19?
I wonder if these are dealers or consumers who
19,000 UAE online. 20,000 Hong Kong. 22 is next UAE if you'd like, or someone else can join the party. It's 20,000 in Hong Kong now for the smoked sapphire. 22,000 in a new place, Switzerland, the home of Hublot. 22,000 is in Switzerland, ahead of, not ahead of Hong Kong.
Isabel doesn't even know how to be excited about it.
24,000 is online in Hong Kong. Global bidding for this Hublot Big Bang with the rainbow bezel, the first of my 3 rainbow lots in my session today. 24,000 in Hong Kong, Switzerland, UAE, last chance, 24,000. Are we all done then? And selling. Sold 24,000 to Hong Kong, well fought. And thank you for being with us, 7317.
I mean, that's a solid price of 24 for something funky that you won't wear much.
Next, we have lot 51, the Cartier Tank Chinois Skeleton Cartier Privé, the favorite lot of Mathilde Bax. In excellent condition, virtually brand new from a Japanese collector, number 20 of 100 pieces from 2022. And I can start with plenty of interest here at 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19 and 20 and 22,000. 22,000 I bid. It's 22,000 ahead of my online bidders, ahead of you all on the phone. 22,000. It's 22,000, 24 and 26,000 ahead of you, UAE. 26,000 ahead of you. Still 26,000 with me.
Seen some good action on this
ahead
one.
of you,
Cartier
Miami,
still
and
gets
ahead of
love
you,
all
UAE. It's 26,000 with me, 28 UAE, thank you. And I have 30 with my advanced bidder. It's 30,000 with my advanced bidder in New Jersey, 32,000 UAE, and 35,000 back with my advanced bidder. 35,000 with my advanced, 38,000 UAE, thank you so much. And 40,000 I have with my advanced bidder in New Jersey. 42,000 UAE now comes back, clearing my advance. It's yours, UAE, at $42,000. 42,000 ahead of our room bidders, ahead of our telephones. 42,000 for the UAE. Didn't get the rainbow maybe, but coming back for the Chinois skeleton. 42,000. It looks like it will be yours. Oh, not yet. 45,000 in Hong Kong. 45,000 Hong Kong, 48,000 UAE now. 48,000 in the UAE.
This is some good action.
Hong Kong come back at 50 if you'd like. It's 48,000 UAE, ahead of Hong Kong, ahead of New Jersey. 48,000 for this brand new condition Tank Chinois skeleton with the beautiful lacquered bridges. 48,000 UAE. Hong Kong, last chance. I'll give you one more moment to consider, and New Jersey as well can come back. 40,000 UAE, fair warning, and last chance. Sold 48,000 to
Congrats, UAE. Finally snagged something.
9. Thank you so much, UAE. Stay with us. Lot 52. Another Cartier, the Tank Louis Cartier Squelette this time, another skeletonized but different. In platinum, number 43 of 50 pieces made from 2004. And I can start with interest at 9,500, 10,000, and 11,000. 11,000 with my advance bidder. 11,000 with my advance bidder in the UAE. 12,000 in Miami. Miami, you have it at 13,000 now in Singapore. 12,000, 14,000 in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, welcome. It's 15,000 in Miami, ahead of Oklahoma, ahead of Singapore. 15,000 in Miami. 16,000 California. 17,000 Miami now, ahead of Oklahoma and California. 17,000 is in Miami for the Tank Louis Cartier Squelette. 17,000. Come back at 18 online or any of our phones. Philippines joins us. Thank you again, Philippines. It's 18,000 with the Philippines and 19,000 in Miami now. 19,000 with our Florida online bidder, ahead of the Philippines, ahead of Oklahoma. 20,000 Philippines. 20,000 Philippines now. Miami, will you come back? It's 20,000 in the Philippines now for the skeletonized Cartier. 20,000. 21,000 I can take because Philippines can come back at 22. So it's 21,000 with Tiffany on the WhatsApp. 22 Philippines comes back.
Oh, do they actually have a WhatsApp bidding system? That's very interesting.
22, Philippines has it. Another online bidder can come in at 23 because I offered it already to Tiffany. 22,000 in the Philippines, online, going once. Waiting for Tiffany's 23,000 with Tiffany's phone bidder. 23,000 and 24 would be next for you, Philippines, or anyone else who wants to join us online. It's 23,000. Tiffany on the telephone, her return to New York after many years away, 23,000. Not fair warning. Philippines has it now, 24. 25 would be next, Tiffany, or Miami, or Oklahoma, or anywhere else in the world who wants to bid.
Alice Cobb
24,000.
They're all ready to go. It's been a long day.
It's okay.
I'm ready to go.
24,000. We'll give Tiffany a moment. 25,000 now for Tiffany. 26 is next, Philippines. If you'd like to come back, 26 would be next. 25 is on the phone. Well, sorry, on the messaging service with Tiffany now.
I wonder how they're doing that WhatsApp.
25,000 in the room here in New York. Ahead of you, Philippines. Ahead of my telephone bidders on the left. 25,000. Fair warning then, Philippines, Miami. It's ahead of you now with Tiffany. Last chance and selling. Sold 25,000. And your paddle is?
Nice result. It took a while to get there,
later.
But nice result.
Okay, thoughtful.
Tiffany got it.
Thank you, Tiffany, and thank you, Philippines. 7,600. Thanks so much. Lot 53, we move from Cartier to Rolex, and we have here a brand new Lady Datejust, or virtually brand new Lady Datejust in white gold with pink opal dial and diamond set stellina indexes. Very cute. Like new full set. And I can start with interest here at 17,000, 17, 18, and 19,000. 19,000 with my advance. 19,000 with my advance in New York. It's 19,000 for the pink opal. 20,000 in Bellevue. Thank you so much, Bellevue. And 22 I have, still with my advance in New York. Bellevue, come back at 24 if you'd like. It's 22 with my advance bidder. Bellevue does come back, 24. Clearing my advance, 26 now in Miami, ahead of Washington. It's in Miami now, 26,000. 28,000 in a new place, Canada, online, ahead of Florida, and ahead of the rest of the online bidders. 28,000 in Canada. 30 would be next. Canada has it right now at 28,000. 30,000 back in Louisiana. The North American continent is very active on this lot. 30,000 is in Louisiana. ahead of Canada, ahead of Miami. 30,000 in Louisiana for this lovely Lady Datejust.
This is probably like the peak that I
Fair
would personally
warning.
tell anybody to pay for this. Even here might be a
Last
little
chance
bit
to my phone for my
expensive,
other online
but like
bidders.
this is
30,000
probably
in Louisiana.
not the worst you could do for like
Last chance.
an NOS,
And selling.
something special.
Sold 30,000.
Ooh, she aggressively
To
tapped that.
paddle
Go, Isabella. Everybody does their gabbling very
8605.
differently.
Thank you so
You
much,
know?
Louisiana.
Our box kind of
Lot
pointed it at
54,
you.
another Rolex.
Marcello held it like
in
this, like a gun. He was
very
afraid
well
to point
preserved
at you.
condition this
and she-
time. The GMT-Master 2 from 2023
she does it where it's tucked in very
yellow
crisp.
gold with a beautiful
I love
Jubilee
it.
bracelet. I'm sure it feels great on the wrist. I have one in steel. The gold would be equally or even more appealing. And I can
agree.
start with advance interest at 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19,000. 19,000 ahead of our room bidders, ahead of the telephones. 19,000.
Very easily
20,000 with
gettable watch
Leon
on the
and
secondary market in
22,000 back
various
with me.
different conditions.
22,000 in Hong Kong
So this
ahead of you,
goes
Leon,
well
ahead
over
of
the
you,
high
Tazia.
estimate. I'm not sure why.
24,000 in Hong Kong online, and I have 26 back with my advance bidder also in Hong Kong. It's 26,000 with my advance. Leon, come back in if you'd like. It's 26,000. Tazio, are you with us? 26,000 for the GMT-Master. This Jubilee bracelet, full set, hang tags, international guarantee. 28,000. I saw Texas first. Tazio,
Texas.
be faster next time. 28,000 in
Faster.
Texas. I see frantic hands, but so Texas has it at 28,000.
A little bit of
Give a
action on
moment
this.
for our phone bidders to come in. It's 28,000 in Texas. 30,000 would be next. Tazia, are you still with us on this lot? Leon? Leon is out. It's Texas and Alex's phone bidder. 28,000. Next is 30. 30,000 would be next. Dallas has it right now at 28, and they've been very patient. So 30,000, Alex, will you take? Calculating, I guess, and
You gotta
translating.
close this one out,
20,000,
Isabella.
Texas, thank you
We're
so
spending
much
too long on this GMT.
for being with us and for your patience
You see,
as well.
just compared to Marcello,
Yeah,
Marcello's
the
kind of
little
like
problem.
bam, bam, bam. You know, Arl was a little
I'll
bit
have to
slow,
hurry
but
you,
he
Alex.
had like heavier paces,
We've been
but
here
like
before.
pieces. But this is, oh gosh.
28,000. Dallas has been
Like if I was
patient.
Dallas, I'd be upset. Like closes
No.
bet, closes.
Dallas has been
closes
very
bid.
patient. I will accept 30.
Exactly, that's fair. There you go. Let
Dallas,
Dallas
you
get it
have-
at 28.
Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate it. 20,000. Dallas has it online. Fair warning. Last chance. Sold. 28,000.
She did. She played that well. She played that well. If she were to let somebody come in at 29, I'd have been very
8060.
upset
And thank you, Alex.
because
for your
Dallas
bids
was
as
very
well.
patient and that lot should have closed a long time ago.
Oh.
All right, we're getting into some goodies again.
Next,
As my
we
caffeine
have
is starting to fade.
the very beautiful Lot 55, the Little Lunga 1 Moon phase with gold flux or adventuring glass dial in white gold, unsealed just a few months ago now for photography. From the original owner, full set, dating for 2024. I can start with plenty of interest here at 18, 19, and 20,000 with my advance bid. 20,000 with my advance bidders in Singapore. 20,000, 22,000, 24,000 back with me ahead of you, Miami.
All right, we got action. We're
24,000 in
cooking.
Singapore ahead of Miami. 26,000 in a new place, Singapore. 28,000 ahead of you,
very
Singapore.
little interest
Try one more.
on
30,000
that document.
Singapore
It's a
now,
gettable piece, that
clearing my
GMT, right?
advance.
So
It's
I don't
Singapore's bid
expect
at
anybody to really
32,000 now
go
and
too aggressive. You just
35 with
call a
Jacqueline
dozen
on the
people
telephone.
and get that
Ahead of you,
watch.
California. Ahead of you, Singapore. Jacqueline has it on the telephone at 35,000. 38 would be next.
This llama has some interest
35,000
though.
is with Jacqueline's, I guess, WhatsApp. 38,000 now in Kuwait. Ahead of you, Jacqueline.
Oh wow,
Ahead of
Kuwait
California.
just woke up.
and ahead of Singapore. 38,000 in Kuwait for this very lovely, practically brand new Little Lange 1 moon phase. 38,000 in Kuwait. 40 is next. Jacqueline, are you coming back in? Singapore.
This is all safe territory for this watch.
Will you come back on this lot? It's 38,000 in Kuwait.
So this is a good. This is a good buy.
Fair warning then to our online bidders and to our room bidders as well. 38,000 in Kuwait. Fair warning. The last chance. Sold 38,000 to paddle 9096.
38,000, a good deal. Mid 40s with the premium.
56 now.
Good deal on this. What is
the
this?
Audemars Piguet Code 1159 special edition for the Japanese market in white gold with a stunning blue sodalite
Okay, let's see if a
dial,
special
diamond
Code
baguette
1159
indexes, which
can
are
do
very
some numbers
subtle,
today.
but cool.
This is
Only 50
beautiful.
pieces
Sodalite
made,
dial,
like
50
new,
pieces.
full set, and from the original owner.
Okay.
And we can start with interest already at 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30,000. 30,000 ahead of you. It's 30,000 with my advanced bidder in California. 30,000, 32,000 ahead of you, Texas, and
as young as
35,000 I have still with my advanced bidder.
It's cooking. Zion
I would
wants
have to
it.
insist on 38 because Palm Beach already comes in at 38, and I have 40,000 still ahead of you. Yang, would you like to try 42? 40,000 is ahead of you online. It's with my advanced bidder at 40,000 in
Palm
California.
Beach is gonna take it home.
40,000 with the advance.
Okay, so a lot of people
California has
wanted it
for
at
this beautiful sodalite
under
dial,
40,000.
white gold,
Above 40,000 is
1159.
stalling out, but under 40 there
Close
was
to brand new
a lot of people
condition.
wanted to get those
40,000,
early
California
bids in,
has it.
which is fair. It's just fair.
Last chance then. 42,000 online in Switzerland now in a new place.
Oh,
Clearing
Switzerland's
my
coming
advance,
back.
but I'll give 1 moment for my California online bidder to come back in at 45,000 if they would like. 42,000 is in Switzerland online now. Thank you so much, Switzerland. Thank you, Yang, for coming in. 42,000 in Switzerland now. I think we had 2 phones on this lot, although one of them was Yang's. 42,000 in Switzerland. Fair warning then, and last chance to my online bidders. 42,000 is going to Switzerland.
Yeah, this got quiet. This was aggressive in the
Sold
beginning.
42,000 to
good price,
paddle
good pickup.
8, 4,
So
9.
Code 1159s
Nice.
get a little bit of interest, but again, people want them in their
Lot
collections.
57,
and in their
another
collections at the
white
right
gold
price.
Audemars Piguet, but this time a royal oak, 41
Let's see.
millimeters in 18 karat white gold with diamond
Glacier.
indexes
Glacier
from
B-Dial.
2022. Full set, original owner, excellent condition, and it's part of a limited edition of 100 pieces only. I can start straight away at 42, 45, 48,000.
All right, guys, we're in
50
the
and
home stretch. We got 1, 2, 3, maybe 6 more lots
with
left.
my advanced bidder.
Thank you guys so much for
55,000
tuning
is
in.
with my
You are
advanced bidder.
amazing.
60,000
and I
in
hope
Miami.
everybody's having an amazing
65
Saturday
back in Hong
and a
Kong
great
with my
weekend.
advance. 65, 70,000 in South Carolina, and 75 back
South
in Hong Kong.
Kakalaki in the house. All right, looks like we're gonna hit
75,000
the
is
high
in
estimate.
Hong Kong. 80,000 in Greece. Welcome global bidding, and I have 85,000 back in Hong Kong, ahead of Greece and ahead of South Carolina. It's 85,000 with my advance
Can it
in
touch
Hong
100?
Kong.
That's the question.
Try one more, South Carolina or Greece. 85,000. We'll go to my advanced bidder. If no one else jumps in, it's 85,000. Fair warning then to our online bidders and to my colleagues on the telephone. It's 85,000 in Hong Kong now. Last chance.
Same thing with the code,
And
right? A lot
selling.
of immediate action and stalled out.
90,000. New York jumps in,
Oh,
taking
New
out my
York.
advanced bidders. It's yours, New York, at 90,000.
New York back in the house, 90.
Well-timed, well-placed bid at 90,000, ahead of all the other bidders. 90,000 for our New York online bidder. 95 would be next. If Greece or Hong Kong wants to jump back in, it's 90,000 in New York now. Fair warning. New York has it at 90,000. Selling then at 90,000. Last chance. Sold 90,000. Two
Nice. I think
paddle.
that's a decent price.
747.
I think that's probably close to market
Thank you very
price.
much, New York.
So I don't think that's a bad buy at all.
Lot 58. I have
5270.
the 5270p with green degradé dial, platinum case, vibrant and beautiful from 2022 in close to new condition.
These are
full set,
readily available on the market as well,
to the
so
market.
I don't expect this to
I
be
can start
crazy.
here with interest at 60,000, 60, 65, 70,000, 75, 80,000,
Fresh in the market here.
85, 90,000, 90,000 with my advanced bidder. 100,000 I have already. I have 6 bids at 100,000 actually. So 110 in Miami ahead of you, and 120 back in Monaco. Monaco advance has it ahead of Miami, ahead of Alex's split.
So we got some action on this.
130 in Singapore.
Sure.
140 for Thomas Perazzi on the telephone. 140,000 is for Thomas. Ahead of Singapore and ahead of our online bidders, and our advances are out. It's Thomas's bid at 140,000.
Getting strong action.
Any of my colleagues on this lot? Doug? 140,000. Thomas is pressuring me. I will also resist.
So right now you can 140,000 for around 165.
I'm gonna be like a horse with blinders on.
On Chrono 24, European Watch has them for 165.
140,000. So online, come back if you'd like.
140 plus the premium. This makes sense.
Is with Thomas on the telephone.
No reason to chase this watch at all.
And fair warning. Sold 140,000 to our impatient head of Asia, paddle 10-0.
Smart for being impatient.
You're welcome.
He's seen how other people can be taken advantage of.
59 now. The Audemars Piguet.
So that person paid 177, so they end up overpaying
in pink gold
for that 5270p.
Degradé blue dial or fume blue dial, unpolished. Of course, the 50th anniversary, we celebrated that in 2022,
this is a cool
this
piece.
watch has the special 50th anniversary.
I would not pay the high estimate for it personally, but
and I can start here with advanced interest at
piece.
95, 100, and 110,000 with my advanced bidder. 120 and 130. 130,000 still with my advanced bidder in Switzerland. 130,000, 140 in Saddle River, New Jersey, and 150 back with my advance. New Jersey, try one more. It's 150, 160 in New Jersey, and 170 back in Switzerland. US, Swiss battle here online. 170 has my advanced bidder has it at 170,000. 180 would be next. 180,000 is next. 170 I have in Switzerland. New Jersey, try one more. 180 in Singapore in a new place. Clearing my advance.
Look at that, 180.
Singapore at $180,000.
Singapore's coming for it.
Thank you so much,
got
Singapore,
some action on this.
for being with us today. I know it's late. 180,000 in Singapore. Paul, Thomas, are we on this lot? Yang? No. 180 is in Singapore.
Stalling out at 180. Okay, that makes sense.
Ahead of our online bidders.
There's just some watches that you don't need to pay up for
180,000
right now. You can hunt them on the
Singapore
open market
online.
and just do some
Fair
hard
warning
ones.
and
This
last
makes sense to
chance.
me.
Sold 180,000.
180. AP not getting the respect, man. Well, they are getting respect. I guess some people probably want crazy results for Royal Oaks and things like that. We're just not there. Just like this 5711 green. This used to be a $500,000 watch.
Now?
Let's see what it lands for.
Something happened here.
Oh. What'd you break, Isabella?
Sorry, technical difficulties. I think it was actually user error. It's not anything the app is doing.
I think she hit it with the thing. I think she hit it with the hammer by accident. All right, let's see. 5711 green. We got 2 more lots. Or this is 2 more lots, including this one. 60 and 61. 2 more Pateks. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. You're the best. I will probably go live tomorrow as well for the second half of the auction.
Dial, olive green, made for only 1 year in 2021. Complete set, very desirable. Steel Nautilus. And I can start with lots of interest in my book at a commission bid of 100,000. 100,000, 150, 120, 130 I have. 150 I already have with my advance, is ahead of you. Try 160. 150,000 is already ahead of you. 160 in Hong Kong, clearing my advance.
It's cooking.
Hong Kong bid at online. 170 Palo Alto. 170,000 in Palo Alto, ahead of Hong Kong, ahead of you, Thomas, and ahead of our 180. Hong Kong now comes back. 180,000 in Hong Kong.
I'd be surprised if this passes.
Ahead of you, California.
300.
190 with our head of America's Paul Boutros on the telephone.
Here.
190. 190. Sorry, it's not. That was a fake bid. We go back to 180 online in Hong Kong. Thank you so much. Sorry about that, Hong Kong. You would think after 10 years at Phillips, he would know how to bid, but.
Yeah, they're always having a good time. Hey, that's why I love watching them. They're just having a good time. The energy's good. They're all tired, as you can imagine.
Online, you can come back at 190 if you'd like. I can also offer 185 since Hong Kong can defend themselves. 180 is in Hong Kong now, ahead of the phones, ahead of the room. 180.
I think 180 gets it. I think Hong Kong gets it. 185
would be a split I would take. I just told you I would take 185. So, avec grand plaisir, Alex. 185 with Alex's telephone bidder. 190
right.
Hong Kong.
Scott being there,
185 is with Alex on the telephone.
I don't think we
185.
I don't know.
Alex has it on the telephone. An actual phone for you for once, not a cell phone or a WhatsApp bid. Very old school. 185. With Alex on the telephone. Thomas Young, Paul. Okay. Looks like our phones are out. It's Alex's bid at 185,000 American dollars. Selling then to Alex's client. Last chance. Fair warning. Sold 185.
185. Look at that. This used to be a $500,000 watch, man. At least 300 to 400. I think right now you can find people on Chrono 24 asking quite a lot for this watch. So that's a very interesting sign to see. She's trying to get Scott's attention. That's just a very interesting scene right now.
Alex,
the temperature
and thank you,
on those
Hong Kong as well.
Turned down. There's just too many dollars out there. I don't know if people want to pay up that much.
Another
for
Patek Philippe
it's a great
this
dial,
time.
but it looks a little
one of my
blue
favorite references ever
too.
and favorite configuration ever. The
all right, last lot of the day. Let's
perpetual
go.
Calendar split seconds chronograph with the glossy black dial confirmed on the certificate of origin, full set from the original owner. I wish I could be bidding for it, but I will settle
This
for
should have some
selling
good
it.
action.
And I can start already at 140 straight away, 150 and 160,000, 160,000. It's 160,000 with my advance bidder. 170 in New York, or 170 is ahead of you, and 180 back with my advance bidder. 180 with my 190, 200, 200 with Tadzio, 220, and I have 240.
We're roaring. We're going to hit that high estimate.
Ahead of all the telephones and ahead of my online bidders. 280. I have 280 already with my advance.
280's in the book already.
Try 300, Paul. It's 280,000
want that glossy dial
with my advance bidder in New York. 280,000. Sorry, 280,000 with my advance bidder in New York. Thomas, Paul, a clash of the titans, if you will. 280,000. Tadzio, are you on this lot? Marcello? Maybe? 300,000 for Paul Boutros now on the telephone.
Boutros
Clearing
with
my advance. It's Paul's
last
now
piece going
at 300,000.
strong.
300,000. Thomas is saying wait. First, he wants me to sell fast. Then he wants me to sell slow. Make up your mind.
Pick your speed. Make up your mind,
Paul's
Thomas.
Telephone bidder.
Yeah, he deserves that. He deserves
Tadzio,
that heat.
Alex, online can come back. And I will take 310 because Paul's bidder can defend himself. 300,000. 300,000. 310 will be next. 300,000. Thomas? Calculating, translating. 310. Alex swoops in and takes it
Alex
at
got these
310.
in.
320 will be next. Paul, if your bidder would
Paul's
like to
gonna
come
come
back.
back though.
No, you have it at 310. Oh, okay, 320. Sorry. He knows what he's
Thank you
doing.
for the sub,
320.
Matt. You're the
I
man.
need
Appreciate you. Oh,
320
I
with
appreciate
Alex.
everybody. My camera went out again. Let's see.
320 with the second of Alex's telephone bids, ahead of Tadzia,
Come on,
ahead
camera.
of Thomas, ahead of Paul.
There we go.
320,000.
I want to thank you guys so
with
much
our
for
head of Europe
supporting. You are
and
the
Middle
best.
East,
And thank you
Alex
for the sub,
Jabouille.
Matt Stark. If you're here, please
330,
like,
Thomas
comment,
Perazzi.
subscribe,
Thomas
upvote.
back, 330.
We go
340
live
would be
pretty much
next.
every
330
day,
with
and I do
Thomas on the
bonus streams like
telephone.
this on the weekend
Yeah,
when we have fun things
Put
like
that down.
auctions to cover.
330,000.
And, thank you for spending some of your weekend with me. I appreciate it.
330,000.
About to be a 3-hour
Would
stream.
you like 340, Alex, to one of your friends on the phone?
330 on this one.
Are you still with us? 340 on the telephone with Alex now. 350. 350 would be next.
I suppose I knew
340
all
is
the
for
languages
Alex.
of these guys. They just go in and out. 340 strong result.
340
This is
for
the
Alex.
glossy
Thank you. Are
dial.
you on this one?
Confirmed.
340,000. Oh, okay. Now we're all shaking
Confirmed by Patek.
our paddles. I cannot be swayed, Alex. I will sell it when I want to sell it. 340,000. Sure. I will take 345 because Alex can.
Oh, so now we're splitting to
at
5.
350.
We're splitting to $5,000
And also, I'm not
increments.
very hungry, so
I know
345.
everybody else is
350 would be
"Want
next.
lunch?"
345 is with Thomas on the telephone, and 350
350 from
with
Alex.
Alex.
Oh, you see that nod that he gave the other auctioneer?
350,000 with Alex. Thomas, what
It's
do
a
you say?
fight.
355 in Switzerland. Online comes in.
Ooh,
Joining the
Switzerland
party
doesn't
at
care what you guys
355.
think. All right, this is a nice spicy
360
auction
with
for
Alex.
the last
Thomas is out.
the last
365
round.
can be Switzerland's, but right now it's with one of Alex's phone bids at 360,000. 360,000 for the 5004G, white gold, gloss black dial, full set.
Who has 365?
360,000.
Who has 365? Come on.
Beautiful hallmarks. Online, Switzerland, will you come back at 365, or will we let Alex have it at $360,000? I'll give
Hey,
you
Alex
one
has
more
gotten
moment
some
to
really
decide.
great lots for his
Fair
clients
warning.
today. That's for sure.
Last chance online. Last chance, anyone else? Selling then, 360. Sold. 10 lot 1035. Or sorry.
Great result. Great result. Listen,
364,
guys, I want to
paddle
thank you
10,
so much
5.
for tuning
Thank you
in today with me.
very
This has
much,
been an
Alex.
amazing
Thank you,
stream.
Thomas,
A
for
lot
your
of you guys
bids.
have hung out in here for most of the 3 hours.
And
you guys
next, another
are-
amazing Patek Philippe lot 62.
Are there more lots
the
today? Oh my
ladies'
gosh.
Minute Repeater 7000R, the first one in this configuration to appear on the market. Exceptional, exceptionally rare, superb
Oh, wait,
condition.
wait. Let me
I just listened to it yesterday. It sounds superb. And it was purchased right
'Cause
before
I thought
Valentine's
we were
Day
done
in
for the day.
2012.
I might just
So
have to leave
can
this
be Your
going.
gift to someone else, or your gift to yourself.
Let me
I can start with interest here at 110.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll keep it on, though.
140,
I thought
150 I have. 160.
we were over for the
160,000
day.
with Tiffany now. 170 with Thomas. My bids are out. 180 with Tiffany on
We
the
got
telephone.
strong action, too.
190 back with Thomas. 200 now with Tiffany's telephone. 210 I will take. 210 for Thomas. 220 is next, yes. 220 for Tiffany. 220,000.
All right, lot 68 is the
230
last
with
one
Thomas.
today, so we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. I thought I was going to get some
240
lunch,
for
but I guess not.
Tiffany. 250 Thomas.
Vamos, generalissimo.
That'll
I'm telling you,
across
right?
the
It's a
room
long
in New
auction.
York. 250,000 is for Thomas's bid.
Beautiful
Bidder
minute
on the
repeater getting
telephone.
some good action here, though.
Tiffany is out. It's just Thomas. Don't worry. I'll be fast this time. 250,000 going to Thomas's phone bidder. 260 Switzerland online.
Look at Paul.
260,000 Switzerland online comes in, surprising us all. I could taste 265 because Switzerland can come back at an equal increment at 270. So
So this
265
mini
is
repeater
yours.
got some great action.
270, we will give Switzerland some time to come back in. 270, and they do. 270,000.
Switzerland is awake and they are
275 and
hunting.
280 would be next, Switzerland. 275 for Thomas's telephone bidder. 275 now here in New York. Thomas came all the way from Hong Kong to have a steak and also to buy this watch.
You gotta get this steak,
275.
though. I wonder if they're going to
Switzerland, will you come back at 280? I have excellent peripheral vision, Thomas. Thank you. I don't need to be reminded. 275, 280. Switzerland, one more moment.
Getting spicy.
warning
Everybody's
then.
a little hungry.
Last chance.
Look how fast she did this lot,
Sold.
though. Nice,
275,000.
That's a great result.
To paddle, 10.
Great result. Beautiful watch.
007.
Ooh, OG Debutune here.
Lot 63,
number
we move on
000.
to Independence now. The Debethune DB5 in yellow gold, confirmed by the manufacturer to be a prototype. Number 000
Ooh.
with
This
sender seconds. We
This should be
updated
interesting.
from the DB2, and this is fresh to the market from 2002. I can start with plenty of interest here at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,000, 19,000, 20,000, 22,000.
This should do above the high estimate.
I have I'm 24,000 UAE. 24,000 in the UAE and 26,000 with my advance in Florida. 28,000 UAE, 30,000 Florida. 30,000, 32 Switzerland.
High estimate has been
35 I
tamed.
have. Try one more. It's
Probably
35,000
should have been a higher estimate,
with
in
me.
my opinion.
38,000 UAE and 40,000 in Tampa. 40,000 is with my advanced bidder in Tampa. 42,000 in the UAE now.
I know
Ahead
you're in
of
Tampa.
clearing my advance, clearing my book bids. It's the UAE's bid. Tampa comes back at 45. Will not be defeated. 45,000. Tampa comes back. Ahead of my phone.
I think Tampa's going to take
48,000
this.
in
I think
China
I know
now.
who
It's
that
all
is.
online.
Ooh,
48,000
just
is
woke
in
up.
China. Tampa, will you come back for one more? 48,000. 50,000. Tampa comes back. Thank you so much for joining us, Tampa. It's 50,000. Ahead of my telephone bidders. Paul, are you on this lot? And ahead of China online. 50,000. Tampa, Florida has it.
Tampa's taking it.
And I can sell to Tampa at
Sell
50,000
it.
if there's no further interest. 50,000 in Tampa. Oh, Jacqueline has a potential bid. 50,000 in Tampa, holding for you, Jacqueline. Tampa's being patient. Jacqueline, I'll have to hurry you. And
You gotta hurry here, man.
I can sell. Jacqueline's out. I can sell to Tampa for $50,000 for number 000 TB5Y. Fair warning. Going once, going twice. Sold.
So that's a
50,000
solid pickup.
to
Whoever picked that
paddle
up, you know. So again,
8607.
96
Thank you,
users after the
Jacqueline, and
premium.
thank you, China, as well.
I think as you know, Debutune themselves probably
Lot
wanted a higher
64,
result, but I think
the
that was a
first
solid
of this
buy for who picked that up. They got a really
afternoon's
nice
FP
piece. I think I know who picked
The
it up.
Octo
too, so
Reserve de Marche from
congrats.
2013 in pink gold with a white gold dial.
Beautiful
certificate
RDM
of
here.
authenticity presentation box. And I can start with lots of interest because it's a Journe and it's 2025 at 40, 42, 45,000.
Journe is 2025 inches. Will
50,
go.
5,000. I have 60,000 ahead of you, Paul. 60,000 is ahead of you in Texas. 65, Wyoming ahead of you, Tadzio, and 70,000 back to Texas. Ahead of 75,000 with Tadzio now clearing my advance. It's Tadzio's bid at 75,000. If we could update that on the screen. 75,000 is ahead of you, Michigan. Try 80. The bid is with Tadzio at 75. 80,000 UAE now.
Ooh,
UAE takes it at 80,000. Tadzio, come back. Paul, oh, you hung up. No need to say anything.
Man, I don't think this is one.
80,000. Tadzio, 85.
People are gonna chase. This is gonna be a gold movement.
UAE has it at 80,000.
Good watch. With nothing
Michigan,
you gotta pay
you can
crazy
come back
up
as well
for.
if you'd like. 85,000 for Tadzio, ahead of Michigan, ahead of our online.
Tadzio getting some
85,000
nice
is with Tadzio on the telephone. Tadzio has it on the telephone, 85,000 for the Octo Reserve de Marche. Fair warning, see what trend you started? Now everyone's flapping their papers at me. 85,000 with Tadzio.
Don't flap your papers.
Fair warning. Last chance. Going to Tadzio's phone bidder at 85. Sold 85,000 to paddle 1095.
Nice overall result, nothing too
we have
crazy.
lot 65, the Moser X times MB&F. Two envelope pushing watchmakers pairing up to make an incredible steel.
Let's see where this goes.
Tourbillon
In person, this watch looks really
wristwatch.
good.
This is
In
the
pictures, it
prototype
doesn't do it
with
justice,
a
especially
burgundy
this
fumé dial,
style of picture.
stainless steel, and I can start with plenty of interest
It
here.
almost seems upside
at
down in that picture.
22, 24, 26,000. 26,000 with my advance. 26,000 with my advance bidder. 28,000 and 30,000. Ahead of you, AV, ahead of you, Coral Gables. It's 30,000. 32 in Singapore. 35 back to the UAE. It's 35,000 with my advance bidder in the UAE, ahead of Singapore, ahead of you, and Victoire. 38,000 Delaware comes in. 40,000 UAE comes back. 40,000 in the UAE. Ahead of Delaware,
Somebody's gonna snag this.
42,000 in Hong Kong. Clearing my advance, it's Hong Kong's bids at 42,000. Thank you for joining us, Hong Kong. UAE, come back if you'd like. It's 42,000 in Hong Kong. And Victoire, would you like to try one more? 45,000 in New York now. Ahead of Hong Kong, ahead of our room bidders, and ahead of my colleagues on the telephone who've been working very hard this afternoon/morning. 45,000 in New York. Canada comes big. In a new place, Canada has it 48,000. 48,000 ahead of New York.
All right, cooking up a little bit.
Of Hong Kong, it's 48,000.
I don't think anybody wants to go too high on
48,000
it,
for
though.
the prototype left-handed.
Oh,
Tourbillon
that's
wristwatch,
why.
the Endeavor cylindrical.
So it's a prototype
2020,
lefty. I was like, something
48,000.
seems wrong about
in
this.
Canada,
So it's a
online.
Destro. Okay, that's really cool.
Fair warning. Last chance to my online bidders. Last chance to my colleague and Victoire. It's 48,000. Selling then at 48,000. Last chance. Sold 48,000 to paddle.
It's a little bit light, right? When you think that's pretty much a
8, 5,
prototype
6.
piece unique lefty.
Lot
But I don't
66,
think
we
anybody's
have
chasing
the
right now.
second rainbow of my session. This is the Rainbow Day Date. 1, 2, 8, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so we got 3 more lots, guys.
From
Thank you
2019,
so much for
in
tuning in
excellent
for me. You
condition
guys are
with the
really
case back
amazing, and
sticker.
we have been on since 10 this morning, and we are gliding into 1:11.
Very beautiful, well
So
preserved.
you guys are
with
absolutely
pave
the
bracelet,
best, and thank you guys so
gem
much for
set
tuning
dial
in.
and pave dial. I can
And I will
start
do
with
this
plenty
tomorrow.
Of interest here
Again, why not?
already.
You know, no football, so my
at
Sundays are pretty free.
35, 38, and 40,000 and 42,000. 42,000 with my advance bidder. 42,000 with my advance bidder in Hong Kong. 42,000. 45,000 in a new place in Hong Kong, and 48,000 back, and 50,000 in New York, and 55 I have. 55 with my advance. 55,000 with my advance.
Let's see where this
60,000
lands.
in the Philippines, and 65 with my advance bidder. 70,000 in Hong Kong online. 70,000, Hong Kong has it online. 75,000 in the Philippines, and 80,000 with a commission bid of 80,000 ahead of the Philippines, ahead of Hong Kong. It's 80,000 with my commission bidder. 85 is next. Philippines, come back, or Hong Kong, or any of my colleagues. 85,000 in the Philippines, clearing my book, clearing my advance. It's the Philippines bid at $85,000.
Ooh, I think the Philippines snagged it.
90 in the UAE now. 90,000.
I
New
spoke
York,
too
you can also
fast.
come back at 95 if you'd like. 90 is in the UAE, ahead of the Philippines, ahead of Hong Kong, ahead of all my book bidders. 90,000. UAE has it. This dazzling pink gold day date with the rainbow baguette indexes. pave bracelet. UAE has it. They know good watches. 90,000.
They do know good
Selling
watches,
then
Isabel.
at
You're right.
90,000
You are correct.
to the UAE. Last chance. Selling. Sold 90,000.
Nice. Oh, she almost broke the gavel. You saw that?
Paddle,
She was
7,
super
3,
aggressive.
9. Thank you.
All right, 90 grand for
all
the
our other
rainbow.
bidders
And my
as well.
favorite, Richard Mille.
67.
The Bubba. I do not
My
like it on
second
this
last
strap,
watch.
though.
The
This is
Richard Mille RM55
should be on the
Bubba
all-white
Watson
strap
in white
without those
ceramic.
black holes.
Lovely condition with the new
I
style
digress.
vented
Love
rubber
this watch.
strap, warranty certificates, service booklet, and box. And I can start with interest here at 130,000.
I remember these watches at
with a commission bid.
75,000, by the way.
140 and 150 with a commission bidder. 170. 170 and I have 180.
Strong.
Okay, cool. I 190 and I have
Okay,
200.
so the Bubba Watson still
200
performs.
ahead of you,
This is
Thomas.
insane.
200,000. 200,000 ahead of you, Thomas. 220 would be next. 200,000 for the Bubba Watson from 2014. Online can come in at 220 if they'd like.
Stalled out.
200,000
See, it's interesting
was
with
my advanced
these,
bidder.
with these, some of these lots or 220. Just
Bid
came
is at
in.
200,000.
Oh, 200,000. Okay, the technology's messing around there.
200,000 and
early,
220 would be
people
next online.
People jump in.
I
They want to get
unfortunately cannot accept 210, but
They
220.
want to be early
Switzerland
to
comes
lock
in.
it in low.
220,000
and then action
in
just kinda
Switzerland,
stalls out, 'cause
and
this is probably
240
market-ish
with my advanced
price.
bidder in Andorra.
Ooh.
240,000. 260 will be next. Is the only bid I can accept.
Yeah, keeping the increments
240,000
at
is in
20,000,
Andorra.
so that advanced bidder probably is
The
in there
advance
for the
has it at
300s.
240,000, ahead of Switzerland online, ahead of Thomas on the telephone. Andorra has it ahead of you all. I'll give one more moment for online to come back in. Switzerland can come back at 260. Fair warning then for the Richard Mille.
Wow, that's a quick run up
Last
and then
chance.
just stalled out.
Andorra,
240.
I hope you enjoy golfing with it this summer. 240, fair warning. Sold 240,000.
A watch you should take golfing. It was meant for it. So I hope
Thank you so
whoever
much,
won
and
it
thank you, Thomas.
does at least one round of golf with
And
it.
thank you, Switzerland.
All right, guys, the last
My
lot
last
of the
lot
day.
of session 1, and don't forget to join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. for lot 69 to 144.
Yes, ma'am. Bright and early.
And certainly not
Lots of
the
coffee.
least of our watches today. We have the Rainbow Daytona in pink
These
gold,
at one time
Patek dial,
were really approaching
perfectly
close
matched,
to $1 million,
internally flawless,
and now they're not
sapphires,
approaching that
diamond
anymore.
set,
So let's see
diamond
where this
set
will end
plugs
up today.
in excellent condition, and I can start here at 180,000, 190 with 200,000 ahead of you, 220, 240 I have, 260, 280 I have. 280 is ahead of online. 300, I had Tiffany already at 300. 300,000 is with Tiffany on the telephone, clearing my book bids, clearing my advance.
All right, free game, free game.
300,000. 320 in Taiwan now. 320,000 in Taiwan.
That's
Ahead
the
of
first bid
Tiffany,
from Taiwan I heard today.
ahead of Thomas. 320. Taiwan has it. Tiffany, would you like to try one more? Tiffany's out. It looks like it might be going to you, Taiwan, unless anyone else joins us at 300.
Look at that. Taiwan swooped in there at 320.
320,000.
Wow.
Are we all done then at 320,000?
Again,
Taiwan
gettable. Nobody's going to
swoops in
chase to get
and
it.
takes it. Fair warning then.
Plus the 27% premium, plus
Last
the tax
chance.
and all those goodies.
Selling
Wow, it's quick.
320,000.
Like a 60-second lot.
Sold.
Sold.
320,000. Blue paddle.
Guys, I
8,
want to thank you so
4.
much for tuning in. This has been the New York Watch Auction 22, or
Thank you
excuse me,
so
12.
much, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Session 1. I am CQ the Watch Guy. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. Make sure you comment, like, upvote, all the things. We will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you have any questions or any specific lots you want me to talk about, feel free to leave a comment in the video, and I'll be sure to answer you directly, or maybe do a video as well. tomorrow, a lot of good. Let me turn down the volume there. We got some nice music. Tomorrow we got a lot of good lots, so definitely something I'm gonna tune in. We got Laurent Ferrier, we got that Keaton and Myrick, we got some good Journes like that steel yellow dial, a David Caddo, MB&F, a bunch of good pieces tomorrow actually. Had my favorite lot, which is this amazing 3970E with this gold champagne dial. I think is just outstandingly beautiful. Thank you, Doc Mick, and everyone else who's tuned in. You guys are amazing. Oh wow, Thomas Burnett. Oh man, good to see you, Thomas Burnett. Thanks for your endurance and sticking with this CQ. It's much better to watch along with a person who has market experience. That's what I wanted to provide. You know, I love watches, I love the market, and I do kind of watch these auctions by myself and don't talk to anybody. So I figured it'd be great for you guys to get some real-time reactions and knowledge and any questions you might have answered. So I'm glad you guys liked it, and that means I'll do it tomorrow. And anytime there's an auction within reasonable times, I'll try to go live. I did record some of the 2 hour one, the 2 in the morning ones from Hong Kong, but I don't know if anybody wants to just watch me rewatch all of that. Anyways, thank you guys so much. You're the bomb. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. And if I see you tomorrow, I see you tomorrow. If not, keep on keeping on CQ, the Watch Guy. And remember, buy what you love. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much.